Whoop-a-doo. Yes, whoop-a-doo. What are we doing? Yes, activating Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It should just pop up. I don't know if it'll pop up in the wrong sort of setting. It might be too big or too small. We shall have to see. Nobody's exactly the right height. Or and width, I suppose, technically. But yes, there we go. Marvellous. It's just previously on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, it was flitting down into non-full screen. Now suddenly it's flitting and doing what it's supposed to do, which is activating in full screen. Which is rather nice. Functioning stuff is always slightly nicer than non-functioning stuff. Are you ready? Ready? Let's do some more Xyz stuff, because there's a few more levels I need to try and plough through. I believe this heads up to 20,000, and so if I can get up to... Whoops, not that. There we go. If I can get up to 20,000 before the 24th, which I realise the 24th is tomorrow, so I might not make it, but there you go, never mind. Oh, that's handy. I don't like making the decision, to be honest. I'm far more reactive. This deck does have potential better for going second, because sometimes, not today, although I haven't said that, plausible. Oh, yeah, except, of course, I have to make a decision as to whether I want to engage in a bold opener or leave things alone. There is the possibility that they could wipe me out in one turn, but yeah, if I do my whole doings, as it were, I might struggle to do things properly, but I suppose let's have a go. It's always difficult to know whether you should try and sort of go in for things or not in for things. Right, I believe, yeah. It's one of those odd little ones where sometimes they like to just allow you to choose two monsters in one, and sometimes they insist on you doing it two separate times. And I can never remember precisely which is which on some occasions. So, right, what we're going to do is, yeah, we're going to special summon this bad boy. But we're going to summon it in defense position, because it doesn't make much difference in terms of someone attacking me, but it might make some difference if they have a fancy card, because there's every possibility that their fancy card will screw me over. There's still every possibility their fancy card will screw me over. I can't remember what that one is. Oh yeah, that one. So I think we'll go with one of my sort of lesser. Yeah, we'll go with that one as a lesser dragon. And you know what? Just in case, we might pop it in defense mode again, because again, that one doesn't make as much difference. We'll stick one of those underneath it this time. And then we've sort of declared all my monsters, basically, and used all my cards, which is never a great strategy. But there you go. It depends on what they're rocking. Difficult to know with that. Possibly heroes. Oh, okay, that's going to make it slightly easier, but let's have a look. An Imperial Boa. Truth be told, still not entirely sure what they're doing. Joker's Straight. Oh, I see, it's a King's Knight, Queen's Knight, Jack's Knight. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I should have known that from the Imperial Boa, because yes, I have seen that card being used in amongst these as well. So, yes, okay. Well, this is going to be intriguing. Very... Can't remember. I've got a nasty feeling this is just an excuse to get into Utopia. And Utopia's a pain in the arsehole. Much like every single monster in the game nowadays. They are all a massive pain in the butthole. But for now, we've got this. You're doing a ranked duel, stupid Drytron. I mean, that goes for every archetype whenever I say it. Well, I think I'm going to have to let that spell card go, to be honest. Oh, fuck me, it's a fucking Jesus. It's a flipping Nora. It's Obelisk the flipping Tormentor. It's Obelisk the flipping Tormentor. What the flipping Nora is he doing here? Nobody knows, but there you go. Oh, well. I drew one of the top 3 decks as an opponent. That's, yeah. I don't recognise Drytron as a thing. I don't think I come across it all that often. Fucking Jesus, a Tormentor. I'm so confused. No, the Tormentor is Obelisk. So I suppose at this point, probably best to go full strat. Because I can outmuscle... Just about, I can outmuscle Obelisk the Tormentor. Which is fucking silly. Oh, actually, I could, like, embarrassingly, sort of... I can't remember the second effect of that. No, we might as well just go with this one. And, yeah, we'll go... Numeron Dragon! And I'll pop one of the ones from the graveyard in it. I don't know if it makes any difference. In this deck, it really doesn't. There's an element of it could do, I imagine, if you were doing something fanciful, but I mean, this deck is not fanciful by any means. I kind of want to put that monster, but I feel like that might be... there's a possibility it's Magic Cylinder, but there's equally a possibility that's Mirror Force. It seems it was not Mirror Force. Plus, actually, I've just realised there's no point in having that in attack mode, because I can only attack with the monster I summoned, the big nasty boy with 9,000 attack points. Anyway, so yes, thank you very much for the subscription. I realised I didn't fully thank you at the time, but thank you very much for the subscription. Always very much appreciate subscriptions. And hello, why is fucking Jesus or Tormentor? Well, it depends on your views of religion, I suppose, arguably, but hello to you, Mr. Blue Boosh. Welcome, Mr. Blue Boosh. Welcome, Mr. Chester Phoenix. Welcome, Mr. Unibushu. They got fucking Herald of Ultimateness on the field. I'm fucked and haven't even drawn for turn. Ah, yes. Excellent. And now you're going to Nibiru. Are you going to be able to nib them? Do you think you can nib them? I suppose arguably they have already done all of their things. Interesting. Joker's straight. Don't know what that's doing. Right. Oh, he's summoning a coin. Oh, are we just going to... Sorry, are you just going to straight up have Obelisk the Tormentor back immediately? Because, I mean, I suppose fine. Fine. But... kind of annoying. I mean, certainly the triple threat is immediately back. Like, oh... That's why I want to murder some of the people in Yu-Gi-Oh! Original cards with a new twist, I think, is the key thing, but... Oh, here we go. Fucking Utopia. Yeah. Oh, you got double or nothing, or just attacking? No, just attacking. Okay, we're probably buggered. Which is a bit of a shame. But there you go. Because unfortunately, Utopia is a pain in the butthole. Because it's not just... It's unlikely that it's just going to be Utopia. Because, of course, it's going to be Utopia does into the next Utopia, into the next Utopia, and into the sort of tiresome, irritating bullshit factor. So I could summon that, but there's no point in doing so. I suppose at this point... I don't know, it's very risky, but I'm going to just try and... I mean, I'm not going to be able to destroy Utopia, because he'll probably just ditch the card to stop my attack. But I suppose he is on a time limit of that. And I don't think there's a follow-up. I think it's literally just negate the attack, yeah. So we'll do that. I do have a twist card in not too distant future. I can't remember. I can't remember exactly how you do it. Is it one? Okay, okay. So yeah, I should have done that. I think anyway. We shall see. See, that's why I'll try not to do it while I'm doing this here, live. But this is why I've sort of started just going, oh, I recognise that card, surrender. Because I just can't be bothered to give them the 5 minutes of they're faffing around. But I suppose arguably it's because I know what my decks can and can't beat for the most part. So it is sort of like, well, there's no point in this. So yeah, Jack's Knight. Okay. I suppose you're going to get rid of that, aren't you? Which is going to be slightly frustrating. And then I'm going to have a decision to make. Yeah, I should have paid attention to my earlier combo, because I could have potentially ditched that one in favour of... Oh, you've got a fucking Winged Dragon of Ra as well. Okay. This is just straight up all the gods. That's fine. I suppose that's fine. I don't really have a solution to all of the god monsters, but there you go. We'll have to wait and see. You refuse to give up. I only refuse to give up if it looks like it's a troll deck and I think I can out-troll the troll. But outside of that, sometimes I just can't be bothered. But I suppose, arguably, you're at a rank where it actually matters. So if they disconnect, it makes a difference. To me, it makes no difference. Oh, great. We've got... Yeah, I told you. Next level of Exodia, which one... not Exodia, Utopia. Which one is this bullshit? Oh, I see. Becomes 5,000 during that battle, that damage calculation only. Okay, that's fine. You do know, though, that if you destroy my other monster, I'm going to destroy everything you own, right? I get the impression he might not know that. So... Oh, maybe I can't do it. Oh, no, I can't do it. Okay. Why? Sorry, why? Oh, it's specifically by card effect. Okay. Apparently it's never been destroyed before. Why are you 6,300? I don't know. No, I don't know. Are you just... Did you take all the attack points of your tribute, I suppose? No, even that doesn't make sense. Nope, I have no idea why you're 6,300. But I'm not 100% convinced. Other cards... I mean, that's when it's normal summoned other cards, but now cards can be affected, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't think this is going to work, because there's bound to be a twist in there somewhere that I've not read. But I will destroy all of your attack position monsters, which deals nicely with the Winged Dragon of Ra. Unfortunately, I've got fuck all else. I suppose for now, probably the least important one. It might make them think twice. It won't. Spoiler alert, it won't. There is no bluff game in this anymore, but still. Never mind. This is the thing. Oh, they had to end as well. Well, it looks like we're both waiting for something, but we don't know what that something is. Unfortunately, I can't do anything now either. This is the problem with this deck. It can brick on the first hand, or it can just brick in the middle of the duel. If you don't get exactly the cards you need, this deck really just does not work. There's a couple that would work. I've got another Lord of D in there. King of D's, Lord of D's, both of them would work quite happily. If I can get the melody of strumming your dragon guitar, that would work out in some fashion. The King of D's! Well, assuming no big twist happens, I should be able to rock... no, shit! I think I've just fucked that, haven't I? Yeah, no, I fucked that. Oh well. This is going to be a convoluted, twisted sort of fuck-up, but there you go. Or do I want to use the alternate version? I could use the alternate version. That would get me a second dragon in the hand. No, I'm just doing the fuck it up method. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just do the fucked it up method. It's a shame. A lot of the time when you commit to some of these things, you can't uncommit to some of these things. Because there, as far as I could tell, there wasn't a cancel. But there you go. We can't uncommit to the things we did, so there you go. Right. Yes. We bring back Draglubians. We'll pop him in defense mode because we will try and bring out another dragon from Draglubians. And now activate the effect of Draglubians. Ditch that fella because he's slightly more useful in the grave. Well, not that much useful, but ever so slightly. I could bring out another... Oh no, that's the heart one. Do we have any... No, only the one, so probably not worth it. So maybe just use the try hard doings. Yeah, come on, we'll use the try hard doings. It's only going to be 100 more than what's it, but probably sufficient. That one will do, I think. Yes, please. Not entirely sure what it's called. Is it Dusty Dragon or Lusty Dragon? I have no idea. Oh, it is in fact a Dust Dragon. But for now, let's try and just trash whatever that is. And hope for the best, I suppose. There we go. 100 and a destroyed monster, so that's something, I suppose. That will have to do. Barrier Statue of the Torrent. I was almost going to put an M in there, but... the way you said, oh boy, this will be fun, maybe I should have put an M in there and made it the Barrier Statue of Torment. Tormenting you. What do you have next? Nobody knows. You've done some faffing around. Which means, I mean, arguably he's definitely got the advantage because he's got 5 cards in the hand. I haven't got very many options at this point, but still. I mean, I'm indifferent, to be honest. He got rid of a fairly bland card, but it does suggest he's got a plan to attack me, because otherwise he perhaps would have left that on the field. So God only knows how he's going to muster the ability to attack me, but we shall see, I suppose. My Dusty Dragon is still slightly more potent than your Joker's Knight, but I suppose arguably my King of D. King of the Dicks! I will throw my electric guitar at you and you will suffer, King of the Dick. He's gonna smash his guitar on your face.
Dicks, dicks, dicks.
Yes, indeed. The King of the Dicks, Dicks, Dicks. What are you do? Oh, I see. You've got one of those. I should have known he did have a fucking Ring Dragon of Ra. Yeah, I think we're buggered. I don't think there's any coming back from the Wind Dragon of Ra eliminating all of my monsters. Probably best to save Regeki for that. So I can't remember precisely how they have to do this, but there you go. Contribute this card, special summon, ignoring its summons. Yeah, basically it's going to return, and there's not a lot I can do about it. No. Bollocks. I think that's probably it, because I can't quick play anything in time to stop that being Winged Dragon of Ra in time, is it? So, there we go. Once again, buggered into loss, which is always the way. Oh, he doesn't even need it. Doesn't even need the Winged Dragon of Ra. He can just summon one monster and that's it as well. Well, for fuck's sake. Why weren't you attacking multiple monsters? Define attacking multiple monsters. I don't understand the question, but whatever it is was probably wrong. Why weren't you attacking with multiple monsters? If you're referring to when I was using Draglubian, it's part of the Draglubian card. If I pop in here... So, when I bring out Draglubian, I can use one of his materials to take 2 dragon number monsters, usually Numeron Dragon and usually Heartland Dragon because it's and then summon them to the field and attach it, and at that point the only monster that can attack is the special summoned monster. So with Dust Dragon, I could only attack with Dust Dragon. With Numeron Dragon, I can only attack with Numeron Dragon. That is why I was only attacking with one thing. It's very good for a heavy strike using Numeron Dragon, but of course when they survive the heavy strike using Numeron Dragon, you're kind of buggered. Which is unfortunate. Compulsory evacuation and storming Mirror Force. I vaguely remember compulsory evacuation because I think that's back to the hand, isn't it? Storming Mirror Force, I don't recognise. Every card in his hand and all but 2 on the field, both set back row, but they ended all my stuff. Well, that is the problem with decks. Oh, is this a suicide? I mean, I could stop you drawing 2 cards, I think. Yeah, fairly certain I stopped that with you, so... No 2 cards for you. You've just thrown away your deck for nothing, sir. Nothing. But, I must admit, that is a sort of... Oh, no, okay, maybe not. It's a danger doodah. Okay, no, I think this is an actual proper deck. For a moment, I thought it was a sort of throw everything away. But still... Diddly-dee-dee. Biddy-biddy. You got any attack, return all attack position monsters to the hand. Oh, I see. Oh, that's my card. How dare you use my card? I mean, technically it's not just my card, I'd like to point out, but still. It is amusing. Egyptian God Slime? Oh, I've seen a couple rocking that one. So we've got Danger Jackalopes and Danger Nessies. Okay. I got a nasty feeling I've got nothing. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is where this deck just falls flat on its fucking face, because it's got too many high-powered dragons in it. Which arguably you would put forth the point, is it possible to have too many high-level dragons? And the answer is yes, when you have all of the high-level dragons that can't summon themselves on the field, you do very much have too many high-level dragons. I possibly should rebalance it so that I've got a lot more sort of summonable shit. But unfortunately on this occasion I do not have any summonable shit on me. Plus the Xyz Festival is going to end soon, so I'm not overly fussed with trying to make this deck a little bit more usable. I've been faffing around with my Exodia deck to try and make it a little bit more usable, but it's surprisingly difficult. He slapped a poop. Don't slap poop. It goes everywhere in the bathroom. You summoned a poop. Don't summon poop. Although it wouldn't surprise me if there is in fact a poop. Now this is a bit of an awkward one, but I suppose we're going to want to do it anyway, I suppose. Probably take that one, because yeah, it's probably one of the most useful. Oh, no, I should have done the other one. Oh, no, they've given up. Okay. Well, I suppose that'll do. I don't really know what their plan was there, but the moment I summoned a dragon, they went, nah. Which I suppose is fair enough. I do that with a lot of other people's cards as well, but I can't deny. My deck is not a known commodity, I wouldn't have thought, so I feel like maybe it was just a... Yeah, I don't know. It's not... It doesn't feel like it's like a full-on troll, but it also doesn't feel like it's a functional deck. But, I don't know. Face up what monsters? Yeah, I mean, you didn't have any what monsters? Yeah, as I say, it doesn't... It doesn't really have any sort of... anything. But it equally wasn't one of the sort of full-on suicide or full-on troll ones. It just seemed like a bit of a nothing deck. But, oh well. Never mind, I suppose. We'll try the going second routine, because just on the off chance they don't do much in the first round. There is like a couple of perfect scenarios where I can basically win in the second turn. This has potential, but it's dependent on what they do. Oh god, what is it? What is it? Okay, interesting. Yeah, okay. Probably annoying, but no point in throwing Max C down just yet. I don't know what the general consensus is on Max C, but you do see people, they just chain it immediately, throw it away, and then they don't really get the benefit of it. Now, maybe it's designed to be a sort of, okay, this is an intimidation tactic. I have Max C. Now, if you special summon, you might not want to special summon now. But I feel like, I don't know, it's better to make sure you actually get a benefit from Max C, so when they actually special summon stuff, you toss Max C. But, I don't know. Really new. Well, they appear to have not done anything. I mean, I guess at this point, I do the combo and hope for the best. And there's every possibility they'll be able to stop the combo, but we'll try the combo train anyway. The combo train is rocking, and I will come a knocking. But Draglubian ain't gonna, because he's not important at the moment. I'm curious, what do other players do position-wise? Because I have weird ways of deciding my positions. So because Draglubian's not really doing anything, I've just stuck him in the corner. And because the primary source of everything is this fella, I've stuck him in the middle. Does anybody else have, like, defined positions for their cards? I know there's a couple of cards that deal in sort of columns. Anyway, that should be a win. Unless you've got something like Battle Fader, maybe? No, that's a second turn win. You want to know what positions I use because you use weird positions. Indeed. Exactly. There's a weird logic behind some of my positions, but still. I can only attack the slime guy and can't destroy it by battle or get rid of it, of course. And can't summon anything. I had a chance to win and top-decked garbage. Well, that is unfortunate. Now, see, the thing is, I top-deck garbage at all times, so I'm kind of used to it. It's frustrating as all fuck, but it's based on the fact that none of my cards really work. The blue-winged crown, with hair shaped like a crown and a body encased in bluish-white flames. This bird is a formidable sight. It's just a shame it's not a formidable monster. Let's go back to the menu. Yeah, we'll do a couple more. See if we can crack a couple more of the other words. If we can get a few more points on the board, we can just get that little punch towards the next level. Again, it doesn't make that much difference, but we'll talk in code for the rest of this. Knock, knock, knock. It's a little bit of Morse code there. Well, at the moment, this hand is shit. I mean, Regiki is actually not terrible, but what are you doing? Oh, my fucking favourite. Oh, wait, I don't think. Fucking Galaxy Eyes.
Never give up!
Oh, I will give up all of the time. All of the time. But I suppose I do have options to... Well, actually, I don't know. I can't remember if Galaxy Eyes is one of the bullshit ones that really does. Yes, I think at this point I can guarantee myself a card draw with Max C because he's about to special summon. It's amazing how their entire hand is useful, but I'm essentially playing with 4 worthless cards out of 8. Yeah. Oh, good lord. There's a hang in there. Hang in there. I might do. I don't know yet. Oh, there's Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon already. So I'm assuming there's going to be a Xyz summon of the higher up Galaxy Eyes. But I must admit, you are sort of... You're firing up all your best shit immediately, which, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily go with that idea. Okay, well... I mean, the King of D does give me options, but the Horn gives me more options, of course. The horn always gives me more options. You could do negate that monster's effect, and if the detached material was a galaxy card, destroy that card. Okay, so you can... Yeah, both of them are galaxy cards, aren't they? I think this is going to be just a waste of time, isn't it? I mean, that isn't a monster's effect. I feel like Rageki's just going to work, but there's bound to be some horse shit involved in this. There's always horse shit involved in this. Oh yeah, no, there's straight up is. Okay. Which part of this? Oh, of course. Cannot be defeated by card effects. And when I activate a quick effect, he's going to be able to destroy my monsters. I don't really think I see a way out of this that's not impossible. I suppose, more to the point, it's not incredibly wasteful. No, don't do that. But I'm assuming... Yeah, he's gonna... Oh, wait, what's he doing? I didn't actually... Wait, what? I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's doing the second one. I don't suppose... Is this... No, not once per turn. Of course it isn't. Why would it be once per turn? So... Are you... I mean, that's got to be once per turn, right? Because you can't just keep doing that quick effect every single time, right? Surely. Because otherwise you'd just have endless supply of monsters, which would be horse shit. We'll utilise the Schwarzschild. Schwarzschild. Yes, I do wish to summon another monster. What have you missed? Well, you've missed me throwing Rageki away because of the whole fucking Galaxy Eyes is immune to. Oh, guess what? Everything. I've just realised, of course, he's going to be able to block the Xyz activation, isn't he? So... Not a lot of point in this, is there? So the moment I activate that, he's going to block, isn't he? Or is he? Yeah? I assume you're going to block the activation. Or you're going to wait until later and block the other activation. One of the two, I suppose. Oh no, there we go. Block the activation. So, yeah. Because you can just do these things whenever you fucking please. No rhyme, no reason. Just, oh, I have the things now. There's fuck all I can do. I can't bother. I know I said I was going to try not to surrender as much, but when there's shit on the field, there's just nothing you can do. Or nothing my deck can do. That's the crucial detail, I suppose. Imperial Order, I order you to fuck off. I can't even feather duster and stall. Oh dear me. See, that's why I'm glad I'm not in the platinum phase. In fact, I would happily, if I can go back down to bronze, I would happily choose to go back down to bronze and face off against decks that aren't absolute meta shit. Did you meta shit? I did meta shit. I was on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel and I meta shit. By the darkest of light. Do, 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 do. This is going to seem weird, but it is a good choice. I have just thrown away a Blue Eyes White Dragon in favour of bringing a Blue Eyes White Dragon. But that is because I can also bring the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. And because I have a Blue Eyes still, I can do this and special summon that. That will make him have at least something to think about on my first turn, whilst also retaining the Nebula Dragon and Yeah, so you'll have to think... Oh, there's Dark Hole. Excellent. Well, I'm glad I didn't use all of the good cards. I'm glad I did at least put some kind of backup in. Fucking Dark Hole. This is... Okay, you have got something, I suppose. What is this? A soul-eating Oviraptor. I see. I don't really know what the idea behind this is going to be, but... I'm assuming Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, then. Ow. That rather hurt. Yes, it did. Right, well... I suppose at this point we'll probably... The alternative dragon is quite good, especially if you've got multiple alternative dragons. That's always quite useful. Right, let's bring about my Nebula Dragon and my Dragon Spirit of White. I have seen some very impressive Blue Eyes decks that really do have a lot of functionality. Never, under any circumstances, take any suggestions from my Blue Eyes decks, because they are, god-awful. It's a 50-50 chance. I've no idea which is which. If one of those is going to do something. No, I don't want to change the card effect. So, what? Why? Why did it get denied? See, this... I don't... There was no... this has happened before, where... my face-up card is not... There's no rhyme or reason as to why that face-up card got denied. And I do not understand it. I do not understand it at all. But there you go. That's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes, I suppose. It's very frustrating. Now I don't know what those dragons that he's got are. But I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? Eventually he's going to use them. Might be a magic cylinder. Probably a mirror force, which means I'm just going to lose my monster. But there you go. I suppose I could try and not use... I could try not going all in and utilising the old lesser Dragluon. But yeah, it might not be a bad idea actually. Yeah, we'll bring out the lesser Dragluon. And then maybe try and get an opportunity to utilise something else later. We shall see. Try and hopefully survive and bait out any traps right now. Well, if there's going to be a trap, there you go. Look what I said it was. Did I say it was a mirror force? I said it was a mirror force. I knew it was a mirror force. Did you know it was a mirror force? I knew it was a fucking mirror force. I had a feeling it was mirror force. That wasn't obvious. Kind of glad I did decide to dial it down and not use the full combo after all. No drama llama, I say. That was a weird one I wasn't expecting, because I don't think I've heard that one before. I'm assuming there's gonna be a superconductor Tyranno in my life in the not too distant future. Well, guess what? I've got the trap as well, you little penis. I will trigger my trap and then I might own your Tyrannosaurus. It depends on whether he actually attacks with the Tyrannosaurus, or whether he can even get the Tyrannosaurus on the field, I suppose. Oh, what's this doing? Oh, he's added a super ancient Dino Beast. Old man dinosaur. Okay, that's interesting again. Diddly. Now I have an awkward decision to make. Do I summon my big thing, or do I leave it with a little thing? I might as well use the effect of Jaglubions. But now I have to decide what sort of dragon do I want to go for. The odds of a second Mirror Force? Relatively slim. Not impossible, but relatively slim. So I suppose at this point, let's try our hand at getting our big boy on the field. I think it's time for big boy to enter the field. You can have that card. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. I feel that you might have had an inclination that one of the face downs was Mirror Force. Can't say for certain. No, it's difficult to know if I did know it was Mirror Force or not. And 9,000 attack points for me, unless you do something. Yes, you didn't do anything, so it's 9,000 points for me. Now, what are the odds of a magic cylinder / another Mirror Force? It would seem the odds of magic cylinder or Mirror Force are... none! Excellent. Well, we did a nice chunk of change. Now, we don't know what he can muster in his defense. Will he summon something nasty? Will he summon something reasonable? Now, many people would say that the time it took me to type that means that the moment for the joke has passed. To those people, I say, poppycock, sir. Poppycock. Do you have a cock, Poppy? I do. I wear it every day. I see. Oh, it's a person meant to be stopping on a speedster type thing, I assume then. Because it did sound... Oh! What you doing? You're tributing your Oviraptor? In favour of your what? Is it time for the ultimate conductor Tyranno? I wouldn't have thought so unless I've missed an effect. No, it's not. Because I have not currently missed an effect. But we don't know what a super doodah dandy dinosaur does. When a dinosaur monster is special summoned in the graveyard. I'm assuming that's what's happening right about now, because you seem to have... Oh, I see! You have got the big nasty dragon boy. Well, luckily for me, I can potentially tank the big nasty dragon boy. So... I will keep my monsters and merely lose 3,500 life points. I assume, anyway. Let's just double check. Is he bullshit? Change 5,000. I mean, awkward. Or are you turning it to attack mode? Okay, no, you're flipping them down. Survival of the fittest. Interesting. Okay, you are seemingly going all in, but I can still, luckily, tank 4,500 life point damage. Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, that's painful. I did not enjoy that. Ouch. My big dragon has gone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, big dragon. That hurt. I'm not looking too healthy on the field. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I've won. Well, theoretically, I've won, alright. It's not a 100% guarantee. But it's also, I believe, that I've won. Which is nice. There we go. There are options to survive from the hand. I know of some because I use them myself. Battle Fader being one of the key ones that I often utilise within my doings. Oh. There's a unicorn fart for my little D! Yo, this Tyrannosaurus Dot's got a terrible temper, Hugh. But don't ever call him Little D, cause he don't like it. He don't like people knowing he's a little D. Known to many as the Burning Executioner, this monster is capable of burning enemies to cinders. I do remember that card. I do like the artwork on that card as well. But that's an old classic as well. In fairness, Little D is an old classic. 20 gems! We're closing in on that mythical end zone. What's the time? Oh, we'll do one more Xyz, and then I might move on to trying Exodia. But I can't deny it. The Exodia deck is the one that makes me surrender a lot more. Because it's very much a sort of, oh, you've done this? No. And, oh, you've done that? No. So it's very much... I just pulled my favourite censored card, Last Day of Witch. In what way is it censored? I wish I had any clue how to make a deck so I could have a go at this event thing. Oh, I mean, in fairness, there are loner decks. You could use loner decks, but Xyz isn't too bad. I mean, this is trash, but don't take deck building tips from me in any circumstance. But Xyz are at least fairly simple to understand and utilise, I think. Because what you need to do is be able to summon multiple same level monsters, and then you can get rid of them. Well, I must admit, if I burn the Lord of D, that's going to ruin several... Oh, goodbye card. Oh, well. That's weird. Why couldn't I... Oh, I suppose because he did it at the end of my turn, so I didn't have time to sort of be there. But still. Yes. Yes, if you just click on the event, instead of... I mean, it's the first page. I think you can just click the plus button and it will ask, do you want this? Well, I've still got shit all in my hand, so... See, this is where I think people start thinking I'm running a troll deck. But... it's just a shit deck. That's the problem. That's the problem we've got. I can't use any of the cards in my hand. So I've got to wait until I can use a card in my hand. But also, I mean, one of those, bound to be Mirror Force. Possibly some Trap Hole style stuff. Possibly something to deny this, maybe. Nope, okay. We'll ditch that, and this is the same combo as last time. Ditch a card, make sure you bring a Blue Eyes and an alternative Blue Eyes, and then you can summon the alternative Blue Eyes. Now, granted, I could have done that anyway, but that's what makes that card quite good. It's a nice little combo to get an alternate on the field. So, I must admit, I have started appreciating the Lord of D, the King of D, and the... Oh, here we go. What's this bullshit? 600 attack? Yeah? Yeah? I'll take a loss of 600 attack. Fuck it. And then I'll strike you dearly. Not entirely sure what this is doing, but still. I don't know what you might have for Xyz monsters, but stuff like Gemnite Pearl are easy to go into. And there's only an R, so easy to craft. I'll tell you the one I quite like. I don't know if I've got it in this one, actually. Oh, yeah, I do. Just in case. I quite like the Malevolent Spider. Or Malevolent Sin, even. I was thinking of other things. Oh, you've reborn my own monster. Okay. This is distinctly feeling like a trolly deck, isn't it? Very trolly decky woos. And yes, he's going to just destroy my monster with his monster. Although apparently he's got something else. During damage calculation, negate all other turns. Also damage calculation with this banner. I don't know what this is doing. No, I don't understand. I know I don't really understand what all of that was. Okay. No, okay. Sky Strikers? Are you going to suddenly pivot into Sky Strikers? Because that would be absolutely horrendous. Because I hate Sky Strikers with a burning fucking passion. Loathe them beyond comparison. Alright, well, I suppose at this point you've got... Oh, you've not got anything on the field, so... Let's do... things! Malevolent Sin is okay. Alright. Alright, insult me a bit more, why don't you, when I said it was good. I mostly like the card art, in fairness. I think it looks quite sexy as a big spider. And its effect was appealing to my brain. But I suppose I'm very sort of sheltered. I don't have that many Xyz monsters to check through. So... But what we're going to do is run our standard number dragon combo to get 9,000 in fact attack points, and hopefully just wipe him out in one. That's the plan. Again, not entirely sure what the deck they were running was. I think it was based on some kind of trolling, but it didn't really do the trolling all that well. Didn't really do trolling all that well. Two of the load decks are terrible and one is not great. I see. Plus you get less rewards for using them. Unfortunate, I suppose. If we can build even a bad one, it's probably better. Malevolent Sin is okay using Duel Links, where it is actually really good. Not strong here with all the Ash stuff. So all of the bullshit cards make it not so good. I see. I understand. Maybe they should do something about the bullshit cards. And when they do something about the bullshit cards, the good cards will actually be quite useful. Since we're close to possibly getting the next one, we'll do a couple more. Do 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 diddly dee. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, we'll try going second again. As I say, it sometimes allows me to do that instant 9k damage win zone. It is a good situation to do. Well, I've got parts that will help me. In fact, dependent, again, as is often the way, dependent on what the opponent actually drops on the field, I've got enough to do a one-shot kill. But if it's a boatload of trap cards, not so much. If it's a couple other bits, then maybe. Or if it's nothing, there's always that possibility, I suppose. Also, I've mentioned it before, but I will just sort of show it again. If you click on your little fellas, they do stuff. If you click on the trees, they shuffle. And what I quite like about this, I can't remember, it's like the Forbidden Kingdom or Royal Kingdom or something. This one, the koi jumps. Koi jumps. Koi jumps. They are hitting cross out and called by while ignoring Zeus Ultimateness, Ash, Max, Nibiru and Block Dragon. That really gets rid of the problem cards, right? I don't know. I mean, they're all problem cards to me, truth be told. The unfortunate facts are they're all problem cards. Now, I must admit, I don't want to commit to the full combo right now, so what I'm thinking... It's a bit of a waste of Max C, but I must admit it's the lesser card in my hand. So I'm going to utilise Max C in favour, unless it gets blocked, of course. It did get blocked. Interesting. That gives me information. Each player can only control one attribute of monster. Oh, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? Now, attributes... Oh god, I can never remember which way around it is. That's type and that's attribute, isn't it? Which means my dragons, I don't know if they are... Wait, let me read that again. Yeah, I think I'm right in that. So that's a dark one. And that's a light one, of course. Yeah, a lot of mine are dark and light at the same time, which is a problem. Well, we'll utilise the lesser version of this and see if I can find a way around the situation. What we might do is, instead of attacking and potentially triggering a flip effect, we'll just destroy it straight up. Yeah, I think that trap might be a problem, child. If I'm understanding attribute correctly, which I think I am. Because mine are multiple attributes all over the place, it would seem. Let's just reread that. Send all other face-up monsters they control to the graveyard, yeah. Block Dragon is just busted in a rock deck, which is admittedly rare, but more common with legal. Within legal, it's forbidden. Okay, well, we've got another scenario where we've got sort of... So, if I am correct, I am allowed Oh, no, of course, because the Lord of D is dark. Son of a bitch. I suppose the Nebula Dragon is light. Dragoon is dark. Well, if my understanding is correct, I can bring out the Nebula Dragon and the Divine Lord, although I haven't said that. Well, yeah, okay, for now it'll be Nebula and Dark Lord. Independent. If they survive until next turn, I should be able to utilise them to attack with, but we shall see what happens, I suppose. I am currently rocking a 0 defence. What? Yeah. I could go to this Draglubian, I suppose. Because that would be a light one. Yeah, okay, let's try that. So, that Draglubian. Biddly bong. I'm just trying my best. I don't know. It's very difficult. That card is making life very awkward. I'm not going to lie. I must admit, I should possibly try and consider that one, but I don't know. A lot of decks, like mine obviously is struggling because it's got dark and light in it, but I think a lot of decks have the same attribute across the board. Plus, I suppose arguably I'm not struggling that much because a lot of them are light attribute, so even I'm not struggling that much, but still. It's not even showing Block Dragon on the OCG ban list. Wild if that's really at free. Ah. Doo-doo. I was going to say, surely it can't be forbidden on TCG and OCG, because isn't this based on one of the two? I can't remember which one you said it's using, but it is using one of the two TCGs or OCGs. Oh, hello. 4 or less cards in hand. This card only your opponent cannot declare an attack. I see. Once per turn, you can, if you control a level 8 dragon, you can make this card become level 8. Interesting. Could be something. Well, I mean, you've slightly forced my hand into dropping a couple of magic cards. So I think I can now just attack you, correct? Oh, did I? No, apparently I... Well, your opponent has 4... Oh, fucking cocksuckers. Yes, I did misread it. Bollocks. Well, it's going away this turn. Fuck's sake. Tried this with my decks, as with the exception of a few extra decks options, it's all Earth. Reading is apparently hard, yeah. But it's because they fucking have so many fucking effects now. It's like, oh, this one does this, but this one does that. And this one's doing this way round, and this is doing... Dicks. All of the fucking dicks. All of the fucking time. Don't think it'll make that much bloody difference, but difficult to know for certain here. What card do I have? I have a Nebula Dragon. Well, now see, I swear to God. Okay, some both, but negate their effects. Okay, there we go. That's the bit. That's the bit that seems to be troublesome. So, no other monsters, of course, right? I suppose at this point, I might as well attack and hope for the best. Okay, well that face down card didn't seem to do anything there, and that face down card didn't do anything there. But never mind. It royally screws 1 in 20 decks and does absolutely nothing to the other 19. Okay, well, in that case I probably won't bother. I didn't really... I think I might have stumbled across it, but there's so many cards now. There's so many cards. I mean, I've been trying to sort of trim them down to find effects just by typing the effect in the search bar that I'm after. So trying to find sort of you know, can only summon once, can summon twice, special summon and stuff like that, but it still doesn't cut it down that much. Anyway, we'll do a little bit of Exodia time, see if I can Exodia someone. Spoiler alert, probably not. But there you go, we shall see. I find potentially going second a little bit better, A, because it allows me to just see what they've got and go, nah. And B, it allows me to draw another card for the mythical first turn 5 pieces. This, unfortunately, is not going to be the mythical first turn 5 pieces, because this is first turn no pieces. But at one point, I really do hope at some point in my life I get full on all 5 pieces first turn, because that would be a dream come true. Well, I've summoned him about 5 times, so I've proven that wrong. Now, this is an interesting opening from this individual, because it's, I mean, basically it's my opening in fairness, which is face down cards and face down traps, but still. Double summons are not going to be that useful at the moment until I actually get some monsters, but I mean, for now, it's over to you, sir. Because there's, in fairness, there's very little else I can do with the cards in my hand at the moment. At the moment, they are not good cards. Not good cards. Was ist das? Mayakashi Mayhem. Oh. This is Eldlick, isn't it? I don't know. I can't say for absolute certainty. It's got something to do with zombies. But... I generally like second. My deck seems better at it, but occasionally you get those high meta decks that set up ultimate. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that one. See, that's the one where there are key monsters where I promise if I see them, I will just quit instantly because there's no point. I think, I don't know if it is ultimateness or something else, but there is definitely one that's like, yeah, no, I'm just not doing it. Okay, this is a whole... Mayakashi is a whole different thing. Okay. I usually grab the head first if I can, because I've got a couple of other monsters in here that don't... that aren't able to draw the effect monster. They can only draw sort of... what's it? It could be a Mayakashi deck. I mean, it's certainly looking like Mayakashi. Stranger things have happened than a non-FTK Mayakashi build. I mean, I don't know about the non-FTK, because I don't know what FTK stands for off the top of my head. It might be recognisable. Okay, Magical Mallet might not be a terrible choice at this point. Let's Magical Mallet. I mean, at least one of those double summons. I might get rid of... Yeah, get rid of... I might get rid of both... Oh, a non-first turn kill. Oh, of course, yeah, first turn kill makes sense. Is it worthwhile keeping that for now? Yeah, I think it will be. So, I think we'll just do 2. Okay, well, that's not bad. Well, that's not bad. Yes. Okay, so... I believe this combo will work, yeah. So, Necro Crypt Prism. I don't know if you've ever seen this card, but it's really quite good for this style of deck that I'm doing. Assuming it doesn't get blocked, of course. No, it didn't. Excellent. Because... Fun little fact, by bringing that witch back to the field, it can go back to the graveyard, and by having that go back to the graveyard, that's another 2 pieces of Exodia. So it's quite good. $10. I don't get to play this round either. I'm not taking that bet, but there you go. It's the Bone Tower. It's the Bone Tower mill for a deck out, indeed. Yes, I don't envy you being in Platinum, because it does sound like a lot of your decks are the sort of ones that I just go, no. So I'm missing 2. No, I'm missing 3 pieces at the moment. If he destroys my 2 monsters on the field, then theoretically I'll only be missing 1 piece. Oh, we've got ourselves a smarty pants. We've got ourselves a smarty pants. Well, we're locked in this little... we're locked in this dance now, friend. We're locked in this dance. Either you destroy my monsters, or I don't do anything, sir. I don't think that's as much of a threat as I thought it was. But nonetheless, yes, Mr. Smarty Pants, he understands. He's going to do it now. Because he'll be able to do some damage, and he's hoping to outpace my... No, he's not! Okay, fair enough. I mean, you summon too many monsters, I'm going to straight up Brigeki you. Which is fair enough. Well, Ooh, now, interesting decisions all round here. Well, I've got a backup battle fader, so do you know what? I'm going to have a sort of... I'm going to have a go at least destroying his little lesser friend. Well, having said that, let's see. You can target one face-up monster from the field. Monsters you control cannot attack for the rest of the turn. No, okay. So I think we'll just try and destroy it and see what happens. Because, I mean, if he mirror forces, I get what I want. If he attacks me, I get what I want. So really, I mean, no matter what he does at this point to do with my monsters, I get what I want. So there you go. I ain't clicking that shit reaction, yeah. Do-do-do-do-do. Diddle-dee-da-doo. We shall see. This is troll. This is so troll. What, my deck or his deck? My deck has a purpose. It has the purpose of Exodia. How dare you? This is not a troll. This is a situation where he can't do shit all against me. Which I like, because these meta decks are bullshit. So I like it when they're struggling. Especially because it's like they run into a deck like this and they just sort of go, I don't understand. Why aren't you summoning every monster in the field? Oh, it'd be such a shame if I set a Marshmallow and he fell for the Marshmallow, wouldn't it? Especially if I... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I've done it the wrong way around. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I can't attack him anymore. I could suicide my monster. That's another option I have. If I get a third piece of Exodia in my hand from drawing, I will probably suicide those monsters. But at the moment, they're forming a semi-decent barrier for him not doing anything. I loosely suspect he's going to try and attack Marshmallow. But then again, he knows... If he understands... Or he or she, I say he, it makes no odds to what gender they are. If he's understood that this and this are... But yep, no, he's not even risking the face-down cards. He's point-blank refusing to deal with my shit, which I suppose is fair. It's fair. It's entirely fair. But I think... Yeah, I mean, unless you have something to prevent me, I am going to just kill myself and get this, I think. There may be some hidden interaction that's going to prevent me from doing this, but theoretically, I've got my third piece of Exodia, and now this should, in the past, this has netted two pieces of Exodia, because you get both effects. Yes, I want to chain both effects and get the two pieces of Exodia. Resolve, Exodia one piece, and then the Witch should resolve Exodia the second piece. Obliterate! I do love the animation. The only thing I don't love, yeah, that now I'm not saying they should do something else, but there's just that slight flick between fist hand and open damaging hand. But yeah, there you go. That's how this deck does it when it does it incredibly well, it would seem. But I have been working on this deck for quite some time, so it's possible that I actually did good things. But there you go. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, declare one card name. Look at your opponent's hand, and if you do, discard all cards with that name in their hand. I mean, that's one that sounds like it has promise, but then the practicalities of that. You either need something else to see their hand to guarantee it, or you have to sort of know the deck and make assumptions, which is probably not... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that ticket. I meant to see this. The Winged Egg of New Life. Legend has it that this creature can foretell the birth of children. I mean, it's not even born itself, let alone telling the birth of children. Anyway, we'll do another one of those, see if we can get lucky again with a person who will fall into the traps of my Exodia deck. I must admit, that Necro-equipped Prism is incredible. I'm so glad I stumbled across that card. Because as I say, the only issues I've had, and it's a caveat within the Sangan card itself, I have had on occasion where 2 Sangans have gone to the graveyard at the same time, and of course you don't get the effect, because Sangan specifically says 1 per turn, which is disappointing. Oh, it's a Dark Magician deck? This, you can very easily get overwhelmed by numbers, yeah. This is basically why I've got double summons in the deck, because this is so easily overwhelmed by numbers, and so many decks rely on numbers these days. You can summon a ridiculous amount of monsters with no effort whatsoever these days, which is why I'm having to try very hard with getting double summon. I've not actually fully tested this Graveyard of Wisps, or whatever it's called. Wandering Souls. Graveyard of Wandering Souls. It summons Wisps. I've never seen Artemis doing anything, but still. Spellcasting monsters. Okay, nothing too major, although it does seem like you've put a load of traps down. A lot of traps down. Okay, that's 4 traps. This seems inconvenient to my continued doings, but still. Double Magical Mallet is not optimal for my current situation. I suppose I'm still not going to end up trying that Graveyard of Wandering Souls, I don't think, but unless I just want to do it to the Magical Mallet. Unless it gets blocked, in fairness. If it gets blocked, that'll be that. But yeah, there's no point in having that Magical Mallet, so we'll send that back. At the moment, there's no point in having the double summon. But we'll probably regret that decision in a moment or two. I think they've got so much defense on their side that they're going to just block anything else I do. So we might as well do that. Okay. So at this point, we'll set you down. Skill Drain is a double-edged sword in this deck. It's desperate times only. Desperate times only. So I will set it, but it's sort of a holy shit, I need to block their skills situation, because it blocks all of mine as well, which is awkward. Place 1 card on top of the deck from your hand. Interesting. Banish this card. Draw cards equal to the number of Palladium. Don't know what Palladium monsters are. Dark Magician or Dark Magician Guilds. Okay, it's going to do things. We'll just stick with that thought track. And I know sometimes that's as far as I can be bothered to understand these cards. Very much a case of it's going to do things, let it do things, it's fine. So trees will still shuffle. We've shown the trees. This just erupts. It's a bit but they're fun enough, but it's a bit predictable. I quite like the Ritual Summon one where it was slightly less predictable because the Ritual Raven came out. Then the little jar should react. No, it's not currently reacting. Will you react? Yeah. Oh, there we go. He did a little spin. What are you doing? Yeah, you're activating the Magician's Rod. Spell trap card from your hand. No. Well, I mean, it might burn one of their counters to it. So I'll tell you what, for now, I'm going to go Skill Drain. But I do have to be aware that Skill Drain is active because it does scupper my monsters as well. Of course, as I say, their priority number 1 is probably going to be to eradicate my Skill Drain, which will hopefully just burn resources on doing so. But we shall have to wait and see. But yeah, it means now that there's no... I can't use Marshmallow to its fullest. That's about it, actually. It's not that bad. But I do have to remember that I'm utilising Marshmallow to not to its fullest. Ulti negates my Imperm. Ash negates my Pot. And that's because you burnt it too much. You got to be careful when lighting a fucking doobie. How old do you sound? I don't know. Very, very old, I imagine. But when lighting up a doobie, you want to be careful not to have the flame on it too long, because otherwise you're quite right. When it turns to ash, it negates the pot. Ava in the graveyard summons another negate from the deck to hand. Harold just nukes my monster. Yep. It's bullshit, isn't it? It's bullshit. I just need to read that. Okay. No, it's still considered a trap card, so it's not an effect. Okay, that's not too bad then. Although... oh no, it's this card as an effect monster. It's also a trap card, so I don't know whether the cannot be destroyed by battle is classified as part of the effect monster or as part of the trap card. So this could be awkward. I'm not convinced this is going to go the way I want it to go. Mostly because he's going to destroy my thing, and he's got a very powerful mage on the field. But there you go. He's laughing at my skill drain at this point by using normal monsters, which in fairness I should have known because it was a Dark Magician deck. But yes, I do want to use the Blue Dragon. That there is why whenever I get the opportunity, I like to... I'm going to tank it while I can for now. That's why I like to get the head at any given opportunity, because as I say, something like the Blue Dragon Summoner can only do normal monsters, which is only the body parts. What are you doing? Fusion summoning. Okay. I mean, there's not a lot I can do about that, so you are going to get to do that, which is slightly awkward indeed. What would be very useful is if you destroyed Skill Drain. I've realised I played it, but now I do sort of want it destroyed. So if you've got a way of destroying the Skill Drain, that would probably be quite useful right now. Oh, that's straight up in the battle phase he's done that. Okay, at this point I probably ought to defend myself. But as I say, unfortunately it's going to end up possibly slightly scuppered, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I know. That I think that discard a fairy one is the one that I come across and absolutely fucking loathe and despise. The moment I see that, I just go, no, it's not a thing I'm dealing with because I have no options. Oh, Torrential Tribute, interesting. Okay. Yep, I suppose. Well, we're taking to. Oh no, you just destroyed all of your. Yeah, you just destroyed all of your monsters as well. Interesting. But of course, it's got an effect from the graveyard. Why does everything have an effect from the fucking graveyard? And don't mention the fact that my cards have an effect from the graveyard. Technically speaking, mine do not have an effect from the graveyard. Jesus! Oh, fuck off. No, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. There's no coming back from that level of bullshittery. Just being able to re-summon 2 high-level monsters from the graveyard just because you destroyed your own monster. I mean, sweet mother of Jesus Christ with the fucking horse shit that this game has developed itself to be. I don't like when people over-summon things. Because, I mean, that was like... There was normal summon, then there was fusion summon, then there was... Because the fusion got disappeared, it came out with another 2 monsters. That's too many monsters in one turn. As I say, my policy is if you summon more than 6 monsters in a single turn, I'm fucking done with you. Because it's stupid. Stupid volume of monsters. Do, 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 do. I mean, ideally, no, you can't. But this is the key problem. Yes, you fucking can these days. I'm going to try the graveyard. It means the magical mallet's not going to be doing much, but because I don't really... I mean, I could get rid of the Necroquip, but I mean, it feels like it's quite a good card. But it's a card that requires a card to be in my hand and a card to be in my graveyard. What are you? Are you one of the ones I'm going to say no to? No, I've never heard of you. I mean, I think it has to already be face up, so I might as well just activate it now. You can decide whether you wish to get rid of it or not in the future, Mr. Which, of course, we all know is the correct pronunciation of... But yeah, I've not seen that card, so... Oh, fuck off! You can't. No. That's what I say to this card. No. Absolute bloody crap. The fact that it's got such dual purpose. You can throw it into the graveyard and then you can use it from the graveyard immediately. That just seems silly. But so many cards nowadays have such a sort of, I can use it now, I can use it then, I can use it whenever I like. Draw Petting and Ash, which conflict, oh dear, but Hoot without Ash, which synergize. Maybe because the world hates you, like the world hates me. The world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Hates me, and you. What are you doing? Finally, you're doing something. Dimension shifting. No cards in the graveyard. Okay. Any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Well, that's not good. Don't know what that is. This is feeling bullshit. More than usual bullshit. Yeah, I think this is going to be... Yeah, you're... yeah. Yeah, there's no... I can't do anything against this. I don't know what it is, but I can't do anything against that. Did you not... There we go. I was going to say, keep up. I've surrendered. But if the whole thing to do with that deck is banishing monsters instead of sending them to the graveyard, there's fuck all my deck can do. So there's not a lot of point in struggling on when you can just quit and have another go. It's better for both of us, I think, is the key thing. It's better for me because I don't have to try and figure out a non-existent solution to their bullshit, and it's better for them because they can actually go and, you know, fuck themselves. No, it's better for both of us because we can just go and do a new battle where both of us stand a better chance. Well, hopefully they stand a lesser chance, arguably. Well, we'll have a go, but I want to keep one of those battle faders, and I sort of want to keep the rest of them, but I'll have a go getting rid of Lightning Storm, hoping for the best, because I don't know what I'm going to draw. I think it's going to be better to do that. Okay, that one I can never quite remember, but yeah, it's got a bunch of caveats, but that trap card is about all I can do at the moment. They link their ultimateness, a tough to summon boss monster, and just bring a second one out. Yep. Yeah. Your bullshit is even higher grade bullshit than my bullshit, in fairness. I don't need to summon it just yet. We'll summon it when it's a surprise. Photon monsters. This is going to be another Galaxy Eyes, isn't it? Galaxy Eyes is bullshit. What is Galaxy Eyes? It's bullshit. Plat 1, they're either really good or playing jank for fun. Well, let's hope they're playing a tolerable deck that's beatable. That's what I would hope for. Are you gonna do something, sir? Yes, you are. No, don't do that yet. I don't think, anyway. Are you gonna destroy that trap? Because, I mean, everything and their fucking mother can destroy traps nowadays, can't they? Yeah, Galaxy Eyes, Photon Dragon. I think this is probably going to be another nope situation, because I don't know if you've ever faced off against Galaxy Eyes, but they are tedious and irritating. Much like myself, it takes one to know one, and I know what a tedious turd looks like, and it looks like Galaxy Eyes Dragon. Really? Really? You're just going to be able to summon the Galaxy Eyes? I mean, why can you do that? Ojama trios? Holy fuck. I was going to say, that's at least something unique. See, I'm willing to give some uniqueness. I'm willing to give unique a chance. Because at least it feels like they're thinking outside of the box. But this one's just fucking Galaxy Eyes for days, isn't it? Which is just going to be frustrating. But I can't... Like... This... You shouldn't be allowed to just summon a high-powered monster without sacrificing this high-powered monster. It just seems... I mean, it doesn't really strike you as fair that you can just go, oh, hey, I've got a brand new high-powered monster. Yeah, see, oh, look at this shit with banish both this card from the field and that card, yeah. So annoying. They've just got so many effects these days that it's just silly. But, oh, really? Really? Oh, fuck off. We're done with this one as well, because I cannot be bothered to fight against all of my cards being destroyed. If it wasn't obvious, this is why I start getting frustrated at Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there are so many decks that are just the same old crap, where it's just, no, you can't have a card. You can't do a thing. I get to do all of the things, you can't do anything. And it's just like, fuck off. So many of these cards are stupidly overpowered now. And I know, we discussed the other day, it's all power creep. And it's all what it always does. And just because it does things and just because it's got a name doesn't mean it should be doing the things and it shouldn't exist. But there you go. This appears to have been an immediate disconnect. Excellent game. Maybe it already knew that the deck it was putting me against was bullshit, and so it saved me from the bullshit it knew it was going to provide. All of the bullshit, all of the time. Everybody hates your shitty bullshit, because your bullshit is bigger than any other people's bullshit. How much bullshit can a bullshit merchant if a bullshit merchant could bullshit merchant? Bullshit. Well, I think it's probably wise to start with a Marshmallow. Don't make any difference. Marshmallow should be really quite good, but the amount of options every single deck seems to have that just bypasses the cannot be destroyed in battle, it's ridiculous, frankly. And Battle Fader. I know Battle Fader well, because I utilise Battle Fader, because it is quite useful in stalling until I get options. Which, spoiler alert, I rarely if ever get options, because the deck is turd. Oh, fuck me! I mean, come the fuck on. Every deck's got a... I know, I've got a Raigeki. It's not the fucking point. It's fighting fire with fire. Thank you very much. Also, this is my hated fucking opponent, which is Sky Strikers. Because, spoiler alert, Sky Strikers are, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you guessed it, bullshit! Is there anything in this game you like? No! Why'd you play this game? I don't know! Anyway, I probably should have used Max C, because I'm assuming there was a special summon in there somewhere. I was too busy being irritable. But there you go. I could do with... I must admit, double summon's not going to help me in this situation, nor is anything else, really. But I suspect, even though you've done like 1,500 damage, you're now still going to faff around with 1,001 ways of... Yeah, here we go. See? Oh, wait, I should have done the fucking Max C after all. Ah, you fucking buggering bullshit merchant. Yes, fucking monster, fucking dickhead. Oh, fuck off. No, oh. If you just keep shuffling monsters around in the battle phase, do you know what? One of the fucking rules that should be fucking employed is the fucking don't fucking summon things in the fucking battle phase. But no. Am I really? I'm going to get fucking wrecked in the battle phase just because you can shuffle your fucking cards around in the battle phase and keep attacking, aren't you? Okay, no. I'm not fully bullshitted. Just mostly bullshitted. Absolute fucking cock. Jesus Christ. What is this doing now? Cannot activate effects. Fine. Whatever. Reminded me of the succulent Chinese meal. Yes. Well, not a lot of point in doing that. But I loathe Sky Strikers. Because they just seem to be the filthiest of bullshit merchants. Can't be used for tribute summoning, which apparently includes linking? Not convinced. Not convinced of that. Fuck me! Will you stop summoning monsters? This is why I hate Sky Strikers. They just get to link in and out, in and out, in and out, all the time. And then they get their spells back. And then their spells are more powerful while the spells are in the grave. So you can just shuffle everything between the grave, the field, the deck, the field, the grave, the field, the deck, the field, the grave. It's so bad. I feel like Sky Strikers might sum up everything I hate about the current Yu-Gi-Oh! Because all of their stuff is so crap. It's so crap. Because this thing's just getting stronger and stronger. And don't tell me it can't be destroyed. Let me guess. Apparently it can be destroyed. But I bet there's a caveat somewhere. I bet there's a caveat somewhere. Trying to link them away to eat the damage and use Transverser to give them the third one. Interesting. I mean, so I'm fairly confident Scapegoat tokens will use... Oh, I don't think I can be bothered anymore. Because it's just... No. Do you know what? I can't. I just can't be bothered with it. You win. Because I cannot be bothered to put up with the shuffling of monsters. It's just so tiresome. Just give me a deck that's not bullshit. Do you think you can do that? Do you think you can do that? Just one deck that is just a regular deck that doesn't shuffle its entire deck around the field. Any chance of that? I somehow doubt it. But there you go. If it's another Sky Striker, I'm leaving immediately. I'm probably just putting it away now because I'm getting slightly bored of constant unending crap. Right, we'll stick with just Mirror Force on the field and hope they don't realise it's Mirror Force and delete it. Which, of course, they'll bring out a card that'll just destroy 2 trap cards. Because they always do. Not bitter at all about the way the cards have 1,001 effects that do everything and everything under the sun for people. I mean, do you know, it's not even whether they're top tier or not. I just find them the most irritating horseshit in the world. Because it's just like, I can just link summon this, now I can link summon this one, now I can link it in and out, now I can link this, now I can link that, now I can link another, now I can use all of my fucking fancy fucking moves to link. And it's just like, fuck off. It's really, the current state of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not in favour of me, I fear. The only way I get anywhere in it is really just dragging them down to my style, essentially. Kicking and screaming, usually. But the better decks, I'm assuming that was the better decks do that, but better? Yeah, probably. That's why I hate the current meta, which is the shuffle everything, shuffle everything, shuffle everything. Because, I mean, basically, what I realised the other day is I'm playing with a deck of cards where I don't know what my next card is. Everybody else is just playing with the entire deck laid out in front of them, because they can literally do whatever the fuck they fancy whenever they fuck they fancy. Which is tiresome and oddly pointless in a card game that you can use any card at any time. Are you immune to everything? Inflict damage. You can target one normal. No. So I think for now we'll get rid of the big nasty fella with Mirror Force and then hope for the best that we can possibly stay in this longer than 5 seconds. Which is not normal. Because again, traditionally, they would have had to have used a few more cards to do that. But no. They can just summon high-level monster for about 1 card. Talking of 1 card! That's what all of these people are. 1 cards. Anyway, I'm wasting my magical mallet, but I don't really want to get rid of the cards I've got in my hand at the moment, so that's the only problem with magical mallet. I find on some occasions it's a little bit of a shitty card in the hand. Because I could do with Battle Fader for stalling, and I could do with Necroquip Prism for if I get a card that will aid me in that. But we shall see. Also, Necroquip is shiny. Oh, I see. Shuffle all monsters on the field into the deck. Okay. Special summon all... Okay, this could be a problem. This could be a huge problem. Because if I end up summoning Exodia to the field, I'm buggered. So this might be another surrender. Well, there's a Marshmallow. That's not going to be too much of an issue. Oh, I see. I just get the Marshmallow. Okay, well, that's not optimal, but... Oh, interesting. You've got Rocket Synchrons now. This is definitely a weird one. And here's the dragon, and somewhere along the line, I was going to say this was doing something, wasn't it? Draw 1 card, I say. Excellent. Let's see, you're going to get your binoculars out, or trinoculars, I suppose, technically, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Synchro Summon, Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. What bullshit do you have attached to you? Excavate the top 5 cards, add 1 light dark, special summon this card from the graveyard, of course. Why not? Why not just keep special summoning things from the graveyard? Oh, because it's, you know, not really part of the fucking thing you're supposed to do, or at least it's supposed to take a bit of effort to do. Oh, is that a thing? Oh, effort? In current Yu-Gi-Oh? No. We need no effort. We just need 1 card to shuffle everything. Yes, I know, you mentioned that before, and it is distinctly true. Are you piercing damage? Or, I mean, you knew it was a Marshmallow. So do you have something that's going to block Marshmallow? Because as I say, you knew it was a Marshmallow. Negate the summon or activation... Sorry, what? Oh, or a monster effect, right. I mean, in fairness, that's not the worst thing that could happen at the moment, so... He's burnt a trap on Marshmallow, which is not of a huge significance. Ancient Forest might be quite a useful thing to deploy right now. Can't do much else at the moment. I'll leave the trap until we're sort of... Yeah, I'll leave the trap until he's attacking me. As a surprise motherfucker. Dee da da doo dee dee. We've got an element of dramatic music. I mean, at the moment, I really don't stand much of a chance, because I could have done with some actual pieces of Exodia by now, and I've been denied. Yeah, I mean, between the shuffling and everything else, I've been denied any pieces at the moment, so I think this is going to be a problem. Interesting. Not sure what that is doing. Is it going to destroy traps, I suppose? Once per turn during your main phase, special summon one dragon monster from your hand or graveyard, of course. I think he's going for a kill shot, but if I can get that little trap on the field, I'll be immune to said kill shot, although... Yeah, no, that's some kind of summon, right? But yeah, I mean, there's so many options to destroy trap cards nowadays, it's... I've said before, barely worth using trap cards. But there you go. I have no real choice but to rely on trap cards quite heavily, because they are the only things I can utilise to stall enough. But they are sort of... I mean, I think both spell and trap cards are of limited significance these days. Or at least limited when I use them. If you're going sort of full my deck does all of the things versus another my deck does all of the things, obviously you're kind of bypassing each one. This is going to be bollocks, isn't it? Oh, I mean, it's probably going to end up being bollocks, but still. So one monster from your hand or field. Yeah, okay, interesting. Wasn't expecting the Claw of Hermos. But how else is a dragon to put hair mousse in their hair outside of using their claws? Sometimes you just have to get the Claw of Hermos. This card special summoned. Equip. Interesting. I don't know what that thing's doing. This is all very convoluted, isn't it? But I mean, it's you. So far, you've got nothing that's going to bypass this trap. You've just got a lot of stuff. But I'm assuming this card here will probably bypass my trap, and then there's not a lot of point. Claw of Hermos was Joey's dragon. Yes, it was. Or at least I'm relatively confident it is. This is an entirely Joey deck, isn't it? Red Eyes, Black Dragon focused. Apart from Joey obviously was pure fluke based deck, and that wouldn't fly all that well in this, because you would not be able to do it. Can I trigger my trap now? Thank you. I do have a backup battle fader, I suppose, but we shall see. We shall see. You did all of that fiddling, and I've just played a card that cannot be destroyed in battle. So all of your posturing was in fact for nothing, unless you've got Pierce, which I missed. No, you don't, so goodbye. Do you have any options? Apparently. Oh, apparently, yes. That's 4,300. Oh, I'm scared. My monster cannot be destroyed. Please, will you stop throwing things at my stuff? Apparently, you found a way. Of course. Why? What was that? I mean, really? Really? How did you even do that? See, this is the fucking problem. They just have random shit that goes bang and everything gets done. Why wasn't that destroyed? Why have some of your fucking things been... Ah! Why I hate this game. So many effects are so trash. Exactly 100 LP left for my opponent. That's not... Yeah, they could still easily come back from that, which is unfortunate. At this point, I've got fuck all on the field, am I? Because I still don't know how you actually managed to destroy that. One junk once. If the card is sent to the graveyard, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, special summon this card, but banish it. So that's got nothing to do with that. So how did... Right, okay, this, I'm assuming, is how you did it. One face-up effect monster, that face-up monster your opponent controls has its effects negated, right? But how then does your dragon survive Because you attacked with that dragon. In fact, you attacked with that dragon. So how's that living? See, this is why there's some severe bullshit here somewhere. Special summon it. Was it that then? You just special summoned it back? Oh no, okay, it's banishing it, right. How fucking tiresome. Well, I suppose we're going to have to sort of... I mean, Battle Fader I'm going to need for next round. So the only one I can really ditch is Necro Quip. See what I draw. But this is definitely not going to win. Because there's just stupid levels of overwhelming power. Which is a good summary of the game. So there you go. That was in the second tournament Cabo ran. What's this bullshit now? Oh, you can just summon whatever the fuck you please, can't you, or some such? Yep, there's another Red Eyes on the field, because why not? You never have too many fucking special summons. How very annoying. Yes, indeed. I wonder if it would be worthwhile. I might just block with Battle Fader immediately. Because then, yeah. And it'll just prevent both cards from being destroyed. Oh, no, here we go. Another fucking bullshitter. Right. Oh, what can this card make up as in terms of rules? Oh, I see. You can just sort of summon up another fucking Red Eyes. Of course you can. I'm sorry. Where's my Battle Fader? Where's my Battle Fader? Why did my Battle Fader? Oh, because I have to have no monsters. Is that right? No? No? Apparently I just can't. Okay, cool. I just can't use Battle Fader. Oh, now I can use Battle Fader. Why couldn't I use Battle Fader in the first fucking place, you fucking dickheads? Because it is a direct attack. Fine. That's fine. You seem to be stalling on me actually using the Battle Fader for a moment there. A goodbye to your Gear Freed the Irons, fucker. And now I just get 500 more damage. Fuck's sake. Do you have your toggle thingy set to on? You're going to have to help me out a little bit more with toggle thingy, I'm afraid. Probably not. I don't know. Where is my toggle thingy and what does my toggle thingy do? Because I'm happy to toggle my thingy, but I feel like I probably ought to not be on Twitch while I'm toggling my thingy. Well, that's probably not going to do anything useful because I think we're done here, but still. It goes faster on auto, but you can miss some crucial prompts if it's on. Oh, is this the thing? Oh, apparently that is off. On. But, yes, I will activate that trap so that it's active when it needs to be active, I suppose. But yes, no, I don't... Oh, that's not what you meant. Okay, fair enough. Another Red Eyes, yeah. I mean, this lineup is just absolute cock. It really is. I mean, there's way too many effects in play. You can't overcome this sort of shit. Or at least none of my decks can overcome this sort of shit. Because I suppose I'm not utilising the anti-shit button. Oh, that's the right button. You meant the joke there. Fair enough. Okay, that's fine. But I haven't noticed anything truly being missed. There's some occasions where it misses because it claims to not be available. But I don't think it's ever really missed a prompt. The Battle Fader one, I will grant you, it was because it had to be a direct attack. That's fine, that's acceptable. But it did also seem to just sort of be a little bit like, oh, wait a moment. Yeah, no, I don't stand a chance here, do I? I'm going to just take the full brunt of the red eyes thing. Oh, as well, because... Right, okay, well, this one didn't work. Excellent. Well, we might be removing the graveyard thing, because... Yeah, that didn't seem to actually do anything. Let's reread that and understand why it didn't do anything at all. It wouldn't have made a difference, but at least I would like to know why my card was a pile of shit. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, special summon 1 Fireball token. If a monster in your hand and or field is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's effect, summon Fireball tokens. So why, when my monster was destroyed by battle, did it not summon a Fireball token? Whatever. We'll see if we can get at least a slightly competitive game instead of overwhelming nonsense. But I fear there is nothing but overwhelming nonsense in the game now. So there you go. 2-4 so far today. I think that's probably better odds than me. I think I may be matching you on the 2, but I have lost way more times than that. Well, 2 in the first hand is not a terrible start. 2-2 in decks that aren't using a card that should be forbidden. Now, see, I don't even have that excuse. Lots of the cards I encounter probably should never... Oh, well, that's quite a useful pull. Unfortunately, it does leave me with fuck all to defend myself with. So that is a problem, child. We'll have to wait and see what this guy has got. He's got eggs. So many eggs. He's clearly wanting some cards. Have we met a fellow Exodia user? I do not know. But he's done 3 traps and left it. Okay. I wonder if this is another sort of trolley deck. Well, my only option is Marshmallow. Marshmallow is here. He will save the day, except there's so many ways to bypass Marshmallow. It's actually kind of silly. But I suppose there should be ways to bypass his ability. But quite so many is kind of frustrating. Oh, there we go. This is going to be a proper Blue Eyes deck, isn't it, I think? One that actually has functionality and backup contingencies. Excellent. We are probably buggered. Buggered. Buggered indeed-dee-doo-dee-da. We shall see. What are you doing, sir? Are you there? We go. I think this might not be what I thought it was. It's pivoted into sodding galaxy eyes. Tasty, tasty galaxy bullshit. Target 1 face-up card on the field. Discard 1 card. If you do, banish it. Interesting. Why are you banishing your own card? Are you being a dick? Or are you being a smarty pants? I don't know. No, you are being interesting. I do not understand. I do not understand this. This is confusing me. Confusion is angering me. Why would you do all of that to end up with a single Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field? This is odd. And I don't even mean it's an Odd Eyes Dragon, because that's an entirely different thing. What are you doing? A Return of the Dragon Lords, I see. I still don't understand, because I think you'll find the Galaxy Eyes Dragon you had was bigger and stronger. But there you go. Your 100th ranked Duel. Good lord. Good measure. Oh yes! You summon many monsters. I forgot it was Marshmallow. So your many monsters cannot defeat Marshmallow. Marshmallow. You want Marshmallow in a cup of cocoa? Oh, it hurts! Because I flipped the Marshmallow. Anyway, we should be able to stall for a moment or two while I gather some stuff. Oh look, I've got another monster that can be immune to effects. I might leave Regeki for a rainy day, so let us see what you do in response to Marshmallow. Do you have response to Marshmallow? Because if you are a big, strong dragon attacky, you can do nothing to Marshmallow. If you're full blue eyes, then there are options to deal with Marshmallow. I think this is going to be bullshit. Okay, no, it's not. That's fine. I thought it was one of those irritating things that allow you to do... Oh, here we go. Yes, he has solved the Marshmallow problem, he thinks. Or has he? No, not yet. I think he might be heading towards trying to get the alternate dragon, maybe. Who would win in a fight? An ancient resplendent dragon or one squidgy boy? Well, one squidgy boy can't be destroyed, but I think the resplendent dragon is still technically going to win. Ooh. Because it's not... I don't think it's going to take them long to find a solution to Marshmallow. But they may currently not have a solution to Marshmallow. And in fairness, I'm going to stall with the trap card if they do manage to bypass Marshmallow. Are you going to just... Yep, just pepper it with attacks? Fair dues? Fair dues. Keep attacking the Marshmallow. It is laughing in your face. I am Marshmallow. Why is a bisque stingray a continuous trap? Specifically, I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming it. Yeah, I mean, you activate and summon it as a monster directly. Yeah, you're quite right. So, I don't know, is the honest truth. I do not know. Yeah, because I don't know. Are the other sort of summonables not classified as that? Because if they're not, that's fair enough. What are the other sort of Paleozoics? Metal Slime? I can't remember any of the others, but there are a few other sort of trap monsters, aren't there? A couple of those zombie ones that the Eldlicks like. Those as well. But are they classified as continuous traps or just regular traps? We don't know. But maybe it's got some kind of special caveat. I mean, the only reason it appealed to me was simply the card cannot be destroyed by battle, which is basically like Marshmallow. It's designed to stall, but in a slightly differing form. Because I did originally have 3 Marshmallows, but I ditched one in favour of getting the deck to 40 cards. Now, I must admit, if that Graveyard of Lost Souls thing doesn't ever work, Metal Reflect Slime is continuous, alright, but the Paleozoics are not. I suppose the Paleozoics are slightly different, aren't they? The way they summon, so you activate them for an effect as a trap, and then they get taken to the graveyard, and then you can summon them from the graveyard. So I suppose that's why they're not the same. I don't know. Is that Stingray an R card? R card? I don't know. I don't think it's going to specify here. No, I'll have to look it up in the deck. You might have to remind me to look it up, because otherwise I will likely forget. So you're throwing all your dragons at me. Well, I don't necessarily mind. Ooh. It says at the top when you go into full view. Does it really? Okay, hang on. Oh, yeah, you're quite right. So it's an N. It's a normal. Sorry. I suppose I think I was... Yeah, I think I was specifically looking across the screen for an R. And only then did I realise that, oh, it's not an N, it's an R. Right, so he will... I was going to say... he now knows the plan. Because unfortunately you do end up having to reveal it in your hand. Which is inconvenient, because once they know the plan, they start scrabbling for options to avoid said plan. Which can include sort of striking things repeatedly. I feel like you still can't destroy it unless you're doing pierce damage. No? No? There we go. It's fine. No, I might as well keep that trap in reserve. Battle Fader, not the worst, but equally not the best. No, okay, at the moment. Yeah, if I can draw one more... Well, I suppose, yeah, if I can just draw one more card that can summon a piece of Exodia to my hand. Oh, shit, okay, I didn't realise I didn't count properly. Bollocks. Necro Crypt is probably the least important. Yes, 7 cards. I did not count my cards correctly, otherwise I would have put them on the field, in fairness. It would have been a vastly more appropriate situation, yes, indeed. We shall see if I can get one of my bring a thing from the deck to the hand. I might be able to get by on this, but there's no guarantees. We shall have to seize. We shall have all of the seas here indeed. What are you doing? I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. Oh! Oh, clever boy! Oh, clever egg! Clever egg! He has destroyed all of his own monsters! Oh, no, he's managed to keep his monsters on the field. Tasty bullshit! Well, I'm hoping that my tasty bullshit will counter your tasty bullshit. And we'll all be tasting bullshit. We shall have to wait and see now, yes indeed. I only need one more piece. Please don't screw me when I'm so damn close, but we shall have to wait. I will spring this trap at the right moment, and only the right moment. What is the needle ceiling? When there are 4 or more monsters on the field, destroy all face-up monsters. Interesting. Oh, there's the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. That's gonna be a problem indeed. Well, at least I have got Regeki, so hopefully we can stall out on this time. 'Cause I don't think he can destroy my monster if he tries to attack me. I will summon my indestructible monster. Or throw down a Battle Fader. Battle Fader might be more reliable because it ends the battle phase, so we shall see, we shall endure. Maybe that's a lot of damage I'm facing, but there you go, I don't know. Yeah, I was going to say, he can now bypass my indestructible monsters with the alternate white eyes, but or alternate blue eyes, sorry. Okay, what do we do now? Battle Fader or Abyss Stingray? I think Battle Fader to end the phase. Then we Regeki and hope for the best. He has Solemn Strike. Monster effect is activated. Okay, you've just bypassed Battle Fader. Oh yes, indeed. So I'm probably going to take 2,500. No! I summon Abyss Stingray. Do you have a counter? Hurry up! There's an extra part of the song. I summon my Abyss Stingray! Do you have a counter? Do you? Apparently so! What is this horse shit? He's summoning it. Okay, it's not so bad. But theoretically, my card now can't be destroyed until next turn. Now, whether I can survive until next turn, I do not know, but we shall see. Interesting. I don't... No? No, I think you were just sort of... You're just throwing things at it in the hopes that something's going to break it. Which... I mean, at the moment, you can't break it, I'm afraid, sir. It's fine. But I do suspect main phase... Oh, no, okay. I was going to suggest main phase toe. He might have just used the effect of the alternate dragon, but never mind. Skill drain. Once again, double-edged sword of skill drain. Let's destroy everything you own, sir. Theoretically. Hopefully. Oh, by the way, the rhyme was, I'm going to summon my Abyss Stingray. Do you have a counter? Not today! It's just he took so long to make a decision, it didn't really sort of... Oh, fuck off! Really? Oh, Return of the Dragon Lords is just fucking shit. Yeah, I mean, it's like all of them. Oh, God, I hate cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, I can play Eldlick now. Interesting. In what way can I play Eldlick now? Oh, what? Because I've got the skill drain. Is that a key factor in the Eldlick deck? Well, if he solves this problem, I'm buggered. Because I cannot... Oh, he solved the problem. Alternate dragon. So I am buggered for 5,000, 7,500. Which is not great news. Although, having said that, interesting. I can block... Ah, shite. If I... Ah, shitey shites. Shitey muckshitey fist. Shitington shite all the day. Ah. God damn it. I think now you've tried to use the effect, that's gonna... cock. Oh, I'm gonna have to take 7,500, I think. Bollocks. Assuming there's not another dragon, which means basically I'm probably fucked. I only had one piece left. And they're just overwhelming numbers and bullshit. Which is inconvenient, to say the least, indeed. Well, I must admit, in this deck it doesn't... It sometimes helps, but doesn't always help, because obviously I'm relying on my face-up skill monsters. Oh shit, okay, that's gonna be inconvenient, isn't it? What the fuck is this? Okay, so now I'm looking at 6,500 currently. What is that going to do? You target up to 2 equipped cards, equipped to this card, attach them to this card. Destroy 1 face-up card your opponent controls, destroy it. I mean... Up to 2 equipped cards equipped to this card, attach them to this card as material. I'm still just looking at 6,500 damage. Okay, now we might have problems. Because I don't really know what you're doing, but there you go. Got a Madolche opponent. Well, at least you know what you're doing against it. Have you got the Blue Eyes alternate? Because I'm fucked, and I... Yeah. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. See, like, why should he have so many options? It's tedious. Like, just get done in by just so many actions and so many cards that just keep doing things. Like, this one is so fucking shite. No point in using a fucking card. Absolute cocksucker. All cards that would go to the graveyard for 2 turns get banished. Or screw them over. I mean, it screws most things over. I'm going to activate it, because why not? Just destroy myself. Help him out, because... fucking cards, man. Why do they get all the fucking toys? It's like once upon a time you actually choose like a certain toy to play with. But now you just have every single toy at your disposal. And they can just pivot and do whatever the fuck they please whenever the fuck they please to do it. We'll do one more. I don't know why, I'm just going to get even more irritable. Because this game does not sit well with me. Oh, there you go. As a high-level player once said, if your deck can play Dimension Shifter, you play Dimension Shifter. I imagine so. I mean, arguably, I would replace that with, if your deck can play the bullshit card, you play the bullshit card. Because why not play the bullshit card? Because if you can bullshit your opponent better than they can bullshit you, you've won the bullshit fest. Well, one piece in the first turn is not too bad, because A, it gives me plentiful other options, whilst also being a decent start to Exodia's arm. There's two scenarios I think you really want in your first hand with this deck. It's either sort of a couple of pieces, or all 5 pieces. You don't really want 3 and you don't really want 4, because that will tank your ability to do anything in the first couple of rounds. But if you get a couple, then it sets you up nicely. If you get all 5, then obviously you've won. Which, let's be honest, is kind of the goal. What nonsense is this? Element Sabres. Well, that's different, I suppose. I imagine it will pivot round to cocksuck mode. Because that's what they usually do. At all times, at all places, they can very much pivot to bullshit mode. Would you like to see my bullshit mode? I bet you do. Come look at my bullshit mode. And see now, what are you doing? Because it's like, now I can just sit back and read my messages. Because, also, get rid of the dirt on my phone at the time. But, yeah. You doing something? You having a little thinky? Yeah? I don't know what sort of options you've got, but you clearly don't know or understand the options you have in your deck. Which suggests you haven't read your cards. Which I realise I'm notorious for not reading my cards, but that's fine. Expectant attack with a pudding! Pudding! And they mysteriously didn't. Kind of screwed up my plans. Ooh! Sometimes if you recognise what you're against, you can scupper plans. Of course, other times you don't have much choice regarding... Jesus Christ. It's one of them. Excellent. Of course it is. 2 reasonable chunky monsters on the field, and only really used 2 cards from the hand, of course. Of course. You take 1,000 damage now. I mean, so many words that I cannot be bothered to understand or read right now. My willingness to understand and read what these decks are capable of is diminishing very swiftly. They knew I had a potential response, but couldn't have known it was battling Bucks of Vale. Normal summon times 2 would be very good. I did not get normal summon times 2. Now, see, the problem we've got here... I think I'll Magical Mallet 2 of those. I'll keep the... no, actually, I'm going to get rid of the Sangan, because he can only activate once per turn, so if I end up drawing another Sangan, that's not going to be that useful to me. But we'll just do that and hope something better. Well, I mean, one piece of Exodia is technically better, but another Magical Mallet is not better. It is not a good thing. But we shall have to wait and see what kind of nonsense can they make up to get rid of Marshmallow. I'm sure there's a plentiful supply of nonsense cards that will just allow you to destroy my Marshmallow because you're meanie bastards. He's only a Marshmallow. Leave him be. He's doing nothing. Well, he did do something to you, but nothing that pertinent. Oh, pot of extravagance. Oh, I've got an extravagant pot. It's made of porcelain. Ew, porcelain. For the rest of this turn, you cannot draw any cards. Draw one card for every 3 cards. It's not a difficult choice. You either choose 3 or 6 now. Pick one of the 2. 3 or 6, do you want to draw 1 or 2 cards? Pick one now, for fuck's sake. He wants to draw 2 cards. Well, I'm flipping 2 fingers up at him. Well, that's a pain in the asshole, 'cause it usually leads to nothing but bad things, Planet Pathfinder. What is this piece of poo doing for you? If an element saber would send a card from the hand to the graveyard, you can send that many from the deck to the graveyard. Just more irritating nonsense, that's fine. We shall have to wait and see. And now we reveal the strategy, which is more of a pity, because now they know what I'm doing. Let's get the head of Exodia. Yes, I'm trying for Exodia. Now they're gonna try and scramble all of their doings. And if they can scramble hard enough, they will get something to defeat my I suppose I could Magical Mallet Jar of Greed, couldn't I? Yeah, alright. Well, Magical Mallet Jar of Greed and hope for something slightly better than Jar of Greed, but then again, Jar of Greed is not a bad fucking card because it allows me to draw a card anyway. But if I'm going to use the Magical Mallet, I might as well use the Magical Mallet now. Do you have a solution to Marshmallow this time? We shall have to wait and see. Probably. I'm fully expecting an irritating piece of shit any second now. Oh, here we go. Some kind of effect. What effect is this? Nope. No, it doesn't look like that effect. It's gonna do a thing for you. Your monster's getting super strong, but it still cannot defeat the little pink blob. Oh, hello, I'm Pink Blob. You cannot beat me yet. Do you have a solution to Pink Blob? Oh, what is this? Garbage? Not garbage. Oh, it's just some kind of add to hand. So, partial garbage, but not the full garbage. He's got a partial amount of garbage, but he's not got the full garbage yet, no. Has he got the garbage now? Maybe he's sort of shuffling around the cards, but difficult to know. Will that shuffling prove to be something of some kind of use? Furious shuffling. Oh, he skipped his battle phase for his furious shuffling. I see. Interessante. Possibly a smart boy who's realised that if he destroys my monsters, it only makes me stronger. Stronger and stronger. Oh, hello. No, okay, these ditch a card and they've gotten stronger. But your overwhelming might. That's not too bad. So, yeah, I mean, essentially, if he destroys my cards, I get Exodia, theoretically. But we shall have to wait and see. He might be too smart to destroy my cards. Second of 100 equip cards used. Second of 100 equip cards. Wow. I mean, arguably, in order to do a challenge like that, you would just have to build a deck of equip cards, wouldn't you? And gain 1,500 LP towards the 100,000 I need. Again, to do some of those challenges, you'd probably... I mean, in your position, you wouldn't want to. In my position, I could easily just build decks to specific things. But I'd just build a deck that's full of that sort of red potions, or whatever they're called. I don't think they're called red potions, but any card, really. You know, curry, all the curries, every curry you could possibly imagine, I would just pile into the deck and start using. Which I'm assuming maybe is what some of these funky decks that don't make sense are actually doing. They've got the intent of finding something different. Well, that's a second one of your big boy. But, your big boy don't actually damage me, does it? Oh, you're going to have to figure out a solution to Marshmallow. Or you're going to end up giving me the victory. We shall see. We shall have to wait and see. Will you give me the victory, or will you do something else that's even cleverer? I've gained some from the opponent using gift card. Yes. And this was Veil's effect. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, okay, here we go. What nonsense. Oh, of course. Pivoted to a talker monster. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets cards you control. No? No, I'd say that was the wrong talker. But maybe you can pivot to the next talker? We shall see. If you take LP damage from a direct attack, he special summons himself from the hand. And you gain all the LP lost. Interesting. Okay. And what's the full name of that card then? Veil. Is it just called Veil, or is there a fuller name? Battling Boxer Veil, is that the full name? Or am I getting confused? I'm willing to accept I'm getting confused. But, heals. Aura Quality Stall card, he's okay. I might have to have a look, yes. I didn't spot him as a thing, but... I do slightly prefer my Battle Faders. I think my Battle Faders and my Marshmallows do work to a certain extent. But I'll tell you what, I will note that down. I've got a little notepad that I've been making notes of Yu-Gi-Oh cards on. Now I can't find the fucker. Oh, that was the notepad. It was just in a slightly different orientation, so I was terribly confused. It was landscape, not portrait. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Battling a Boxer, a Veil. He's a fire attribute for some unknown reason, but whatever, that's fair. Also have a note thingy. I don't blame you. It's very useful, especially when sort of, as I was saying earlier, there are so many cards. There are so many cards. I mean, I've been trying to figure out how to find certain cards, and it's like mostly just try and Google it and hope for the best. But there you go. Every non-archetype card I've seen in a Chair deck. Yeah, that's fair. Because it took me a while, and I only just discovered it yesterday, I think. I was thinking to myself, do you know what would be really useful? Is if I could mark some of these cards that I've found as... Now, I would like more functionality, but nonetheless, I was thinking, oh, I wish I could mark some of these cards, because some of these sound like they've got quite good effects, just not useful right now. And it did turn out that I actually found... oh, hello! Did I just win? Oh, I think I just won, mate. Unless you've got a block, in which case you've won. So, yeah. Oh, that's another leggy. Oh, is that my fifth leggy? Oh, sorry. Oh, big boy. Oh, big boy, shake hand. Big boy, come. Big boy, come in, man, face. Which I don't think they did sort of do that in the original Yu-Gi-Oh. I think the phrase they used was Exodia obliterate, but in the porn version, there was very much sort of big boy come in face. There you go. Oh, I didn't know you were limited to 20 bookmarks. Okay. But certainly I knew... Oh, there's the little D again. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. It looked like little D for a moment. It's not. It's a bone mouse. Oh, my God. It looked like the little D, but it turned out it was simply the bone mouse. I mean, what are the odds that he ends up being the bone mouse that looks like Little D? A mouse that has returned as a zombie to seek revenge on cats. Stupid. I like it, but it's fucking stupid. But there you go. I know, all those giant attack monsters, and he thought... I love the fact that I just... Like, I know I'm very irritable. I'm aware. And on some occasions, I'm downright fucking furious. But on some occasions like that, I really just want to see them where they go, hey, I found a solution. I will destroy all of his monsters. Yes, now I've won. He's exodied me. You fucking cocksucker. Because that would amuse me. And I know it's silly and sad, and I shouldn't laugh at people's misfortune, mostly owing to the whole me being an absolute arse when I lose. But it is still hilarious when they think they've got the better of me, and it turns out no, you don't. No, you don't have better of me. You very much have worst of me. Ooh, 370 gems. I suppose we could do that. I'll grab these ones first, and then yeah. So I'm 6,000 out of. Isn't it? When your opponent takes damage. That's interesting. That I don't think that's changed, which suggests Marshmallow isn't actually doing that after all. I thought Marshmallow was doing that, but still. 7 out of 10 for Exodia. Special Victory, 7 out of 30, which is, again, Exodia. Obviously, that one's a bit more expansive because you can do Spirit Board, I suppose, and other such victories that I don't know. The only other special victory I know of is perhaps Spirit Board, but still. Platinum, that seems unlikely, but we'll claim those rewards. Draw a dig distinction between losing to the Herald of Alti, doing the same thing he always does for the 3rd time in 8 battles and something goofy like that. Yeah. Right, what do we... I was going to look up... Where am I? Ah, replays, okay. I was going to show... Here we go, versus Mr. Surrender. I'll play it quickly, so you might not be able to see everything, but... This is the one I was describing yesterday in the Discord, where it was someone clearly trying to troll. As I say, we'll do it in fast forward mode. But so you've got that sort of ladybug, pot, getting the shark, getting the crooked chef. And I think they were very pleased with themselves when they had their sort of crooked chef on fairly early doors. But this is where I think I do link... So I'm assuming the Ojamas perhaps have a different caveat, because I'm pretty certain I do eventually link sheep tokens. And they specify not to be used for tribute summoning. But there we go. Here's the crooked chef, or crooked cook. And here's where I suddenly... I have no real clue as to what the fuck I'm going to do about it. So I try Power Code Talker, thinking I could... Because there was a couple here where I really thought I'd sort of managed to bypass things. Because I think I tried eliminating its effect and then banishing it with the spider, but it turned out that didn't work. This is where I try... Here we go. This is where we try and get the Malevolent Sin. Oh, no. Let's turn off the fast forward. So I think, yeah, we tried to negate that target's effects, and then we tried to banish it. But unfortunately, what slightly annoys me here, is you can't negate this thing's effect because it's unable to be affected by card effects. And that just feels like silly. But I suppose one of the two has to trump it, but it feels like, surely, if I'm banning your card effect, surely that should take precedence, but apparently not so much. A Pentastag. Intriguing. I'll have to have a look up at what a Pentastag is. That's where... There you go. That's where I was trying... Does an Xyz material... and it basically, does an Xyz material count for my summoning of Exodia cards? we'll go back into sort of fast mode until I realise that I can just throw my monsters at him to win, which is quite useful. I'm trying to look up Pentastag, but the blasted thing is not helping. There we go. Pentastag Yu-Gi-Oh! Link 2 points down. Anything in that down slot gains piercing damage, so whatever I have there, minus 200 defense to his LP. Nice. That is quite, yeah. I'll have to have a look and see if I can find that bad boy, because it might be an interesting one to pop in there. Because especially if it's Link 2, that means it's fairly summonable. That's not exactly what I wanted, but never mind. I suppose it gives me the picture of the card. But yeah, there's at this point, yeah, I think it was about that point when he started throwing down pots of prosperity. That's the point where I think he started going, I've got a problem. He's Exodiaing me. I don't know how to solve this problem. And then I Exodia him because I destroyed my own monsters. I bypassed your bullshit. It was very pleasing. I realise, you know, in the grand scheme of things, fairly insignificant, but it's just oddly pleasing to just work out a solution to his bullshit. It was like back in the day when they had puzzle mode, and you worked out a satisfying sort of way of kind of figuring that one out. Anyway, let's do a quick duel live because that'll get me another. What's it? We'll just speed through this one. I can't deny I'm not that interested in watching other people's duels. I know it would probably teach me a lot, but a lot of the time I activate it and just pop for a piss. And by the time I get back from having a piss, it's like, yeah, you're done. Excellent. Oh, good lord, look at that thing. Alright, don't look at that thing. Look at that thing. Hey! I'm a water spirit! Still collects the gems, exactly. Oh, you can just load it and exit out. Oh, right. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, wow. We'll still do it at fast mode anyway. Unless it takes 600 years, but still. Mecha Phantom Beasts, eh? Tuning Gum. Interesting. What's his tuning? I'll tell you what, I will end the replay on this occasion because I want to have a look at Tuning Gum. Okay, that's fine. Let's have a look into deckies. I'll pop it in the Exodia deck perhaps, if I decide to go for it. So, Pentastag. Penis Stag. Hi, I'm a Penis Stag. If your linked monster attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. Yes. It's not bad. So, and clear out some notifications. In fairness, I've got I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it on the bookmark. I won't bother buying things just yet. Tuning Gum? Is that the right one? Oh, yeah. Oh, I do. Oh! Looks fairly similar. You're quite right, yeah. Tuning Gum. And I do actually possess a Tuning Gum, apparently. And then Battling, I suppose. No, that's going to affect Veiler. That's fine. Are you? No. Are you? No. Are you? Battling Boxer Veil. I do own one. I'll put it on the favourites. When you take battle damage, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, gain life points equal to the damage you took. Interesting. I must have just missed that one, because, yeah, that is not a bad little option, as I sort of get fucked when I'm doing things. I might give this one a little bit more of a go, but since it didn't seem to work... Yeah, since that one didn't seem to work, I might put Battling Boxer in place of that, perhaps. We shall see... Oh, and clear out some notifications, I see. Yeah, but these are unimportant notifications. See? These are all unimportant. I don't think there's anything in these notifications. So these are unimportant. Maintenance. Updates. These have no significance to me. But the exclamation mark. Maybe one day, but I can probably live with an exclamation mark. Anyway, I did technically say we'd do some Halo, so I'll tell you what, we might do just like a couple of quick games of Halo. Halo! Halo! Hello! And I know, I do that joke every time, because it's a joke from... it's a joke from the old... words. Goes Wrong show. Oh, there we go. Yes, exactly.
Hello there.
Hello. 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 Alright, let's get it opened up. Hello. Let's get the controller on as well. Got to clear up the solos, get some garbage cards and 200 gems, plus a dozen icons I'll never use. Oh, interesting. Okay. Also, the one on solo. Oh, yeah. Yes, I should try and do some more solo mode, but at the moment I hate myself sufficiently that I am just desperately trying to sort of punch a way into the sort of ranked mode. I just keep trying to smash my head against the brick wall that is ranked mode, which is, as I say, because I hate myself and always want myself to suffer, which is why I try and do that. I've done all the solo mode things, but only with the lone decks. Yes, I must admit, I didn't know you could do it with your own deck until Oni pointed that out a week or so ago, I think it was. Yeah, couldn't have been last week, because I think I did mostly Halo last week, and then that was probably the week before. If I ever hit Plat, I will try that. Oh, yes, yeah. Multiplayer. And, yeah, we'll just... Oh, what's this? Fracture Tenrai. Interesting. Yeah? Yeah, go on then. Some kind of extra doings. Fun fact, between last week and this week, I've given my boy Robot Foot and Robot Hand, both on the same side, just to suggest, like, he was blown up and lost a couple of the limbs on one side. I've also got a brand new little little AI creature that pops up. I changed that up. And I think I adjusted my vehicles slightly. I didn't have many options in terms of my vehicles. I just have logos on the front of them. So, the lone decks suck and the AI cheats. Well, the lone decks are designed to basically teach you the sort of functionality of the archetype, I suppose. Which is also what the AI is supposed to do, I suppose. Fiesta! Yes, Fiesta, indeed. Oh, this map, I don't know whether it's here or not, but this map has one of... I mean, you might already know it if you've played Halo, but god damn, it has got one of the most beautiful fucking vehicles in the world. I love the vehicle that's there. I think we've lost a boy, but possibly gained a power sword. Oh yeah, no, this is random shit. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Do you want... Who wants a power sword? Do you want a power sword? I'll take this big boy. I'll take this big boy gun. I don't mind. Oh, also, Scorpion Doodah. So I might try and get in that. Get in this? Get in... Oh, no, not the machine gun. How do we... I think we can... No. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Am I... Oh, no, I'm now driving. I'm now driving. That's fine. I know how to drive. No. Bang! Bang, and the dirtbag is gone. Holy boy, is that fly? Oh, that fly. Sorry, my friend. I must have fly. How do I get in fly? Pilot the Banshee. Oh! I mean, I imagine it's going to last like 2 seconds, but I'm in fly. Oh, don't bang my bum. Daddy doesn't like it when you bang his bum. Pew 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 pew. Yeah, splatter. I mean, that'll do. That will do. Death is a death, even if it did mean I splattered the man with the ship rather than the big guns. You'd have thought the big guns would work, but... Oh, ow! Ow! Daddy trying to hack me! Oh, bitch! Can I... No. That's the thing I want. Oh! I don't know how this gun works. But... it's bad news. Pindus. Penis? I have your machine gun now, Penis. Let's go. Oh, no. Fuck that. Fuck that. Big Daddy's toys. No! Big Daddy wanted his toys! You suck! You suck, you bitch! Apparently I've earned some points towards free Xbox stuff. I'll possibly have to have a go at that. Oh god, but yeah, I've spawned with another random weapon that I don't understand. It's fine. Oh, pew pew. Fly like a drunk eagle. Hell yeah. It's the only way to fly. Oh, Jumpy Man. Ooh. Oh, pew diddly. Oh, my pew diddly didn't do as much diddling as I was hoping it would. Which is a shame. Stop jumping around the pole. Doing fucking ring around the roses. Apparently I've got big gun second slot, little gun first slot. That's confusing. Oh, that's big. Oh. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. I must admit, little gun while I'm getting up close and personal might be slightly better. Oh, you got big hammer. Grenades to the left of me. Grenades to the right, here I am. Fucking you! Fucking you, fucking me. Aww. I'm a pistol whipping demon, and that's just what I'll do. One of these days I'll fucking pistol whip the shit out of you. Oh, that's disappointing. I was very hopeful for that, but it didn't work. It's fine, I've got grenades, and also lots of bad men. Bad men! Ah, bad men win. Bad men win. Bad men win. Bad men win. Look at my 5 cards, carefully read everything, wonder how the hell any of it's supposed to fit together, normal summon something and pass. Yeah, that's fair. Learn its functionality if I never draw the cards. That's another fair point. A very fair point. Hey! Are you still in it? Yes. Dude. Grenades. Pew! Yeah, that got destroyed. I don't know what the other weapon is. Oh, I think it's some kind of shotty shotgun. Never mind. I didn't want my shotgun. Anyway. It's quite an interesting mode. Oh, Christ. Okay, big gun. Big gun. Not sure what to do with it. Big gun. Not entirely sure. Oh! Big gun. Oh, it's not quite as big gun as I thought. I thought it was like rockets, but it appears to be some kind of needles. Oh, I've also got stealth mode. Oh no, I've got sprint mode. Fair enough. My shield's popped. Goddamn. Goddamn shield's gone pop. It's fine. Oh! If Solo gave me a good starting hand and I had to figure out how to use it properly, that'd be less difficult. Yeah! Ow! I don't understand. I got hit by a hammer. That hurt. You have the pieces put together the puzzle. Yeah. That would... I still say, if they really, really wanted to impress me, they would add puzzle mode to the game. And sort of unleash a puzzle a week or something. Because, I mean, even... In fairness, all they'd really need to do, yeah, is cheekily just copy the ones from the DS game, yeah? Because by the time, you know... By this point in time, nobody's really going to notice, are they? Oh, you little turd burglar. Ow. You double turd burglar. I was distracted, and your friend whooped me from behind. No wonder if you're dumb or just bricked. Yeah. Oh, let's have some fun with the pew-pew gun. Big pew-pew indeed now. Does this thing jump? No, it doesn't. More's the pity. It does run people over, though. It runs people over real good. Any boys here? Any boys there? Any boys anywhere? Oh, there's a boy there. Yeah. Oh, you thought you could do me with a sword? No. I know it's one of the big swords, but sometimes you cannot trump big sword with several pew-pew guns. Yeah, you're slightly distracted, aren't you? I don't think you've seen the large vehicle behind you. I think eventually he realised there was a large vehicle behind him, but at that point it sort of went, yeah, a bit too late, mate. Oh, ow. There's a Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Are you the Rocket Man? Because I could really do with a jumping capability here. I was going to say, I think you stand less of a chance. Because I've got pew-pew guns. I also fell off the map. That's disappointing. There was a fan-made program that had huge multi-step puzzles using obscure cards and unusual interactions. Those are hard. And I say that's going too far in the wrong direction. I don't want hard puzzles. I just feel like puzzles would be good. Oh, this is the flip gun. Where I keep flipping it by accident because, of course, I keep thinking I want to zoom in. And zooming in is not a functionality of this gun. Oh, and this is the sort of electro cannon, I'm assuming. Some kind of electro cannon. Whee! Oh, when's my boy spawn? When's my big crush bike spawn? That's my favourite vehicle because it is fucking brutal and awesome. Oh, he loves it. Oh, he loves Hey, no, mine. Thank you. Excellent. No, you're friendly, man. Oh, it's just so satisfying. It's really satisfying having a big chopper between your legs that's spinning around, crushing people. Yeah. And it's even got big guns attached to it as well. I'm not very good at actually sort of decimating these people, but, you know, that doesn't make it less fun. I wonder, can I run you over? Yeah, I sort of can, but you got more shot than anything else. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, he blew me up with a hammer. And yes, there was an achievement. I didn't know you'd spotted or heard it. I must admit, I didn't see what the achievement was. So, but I suppose, arguably, if there's anybody who's going to spot the achievement ding, it would, of course, be you, Noni, because you are one for your achievements. But yeah, I sort of saw it crop up in the corner, but this isn't really the sort of game where you can just sort of look at things. Oh, yeah, this is like the big needle gun, which I'm assuming does a shitload of damage if you can... Ow, I don't know what my special thing was. I wondered if it was the punch, which would have been very useful, but unfortunately not so much. Something to do with getting on the bike. Yeah, I think it might have been something to do with having multiple vehicles in one match, maybe, something along those lines. But still, head off for dinner. That is fair enough. Enjoy your dinner. I need to head off for dinner soon as well, anyway. So it's not going to be that long. It's just I did sort of, in the description, I sort of said I was going to play Halo, so I sort of felt obliged to play some Halo. At least one game. Oh, Pew Bolt. Pew Bolt the second. Pew Bolt the third. Oh, he knows I'm here now. Oh no, he's got big shiny gun. I don't really know what the shiny gun was doing for him, but it's concerning me. Oh, that's a shame. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. If in doubt, toss grenades. If in doubt, toss grenades. Well, especially because we've got... I don't know what Wombat was doing, but Wombat was doing it shitty. Oh, I think there's a man. Is there a man? I don't know. I think there was a man whacking me in the back. But I cannot say for certain. But there you go. Oh, it looks like man has rocket warthog. Let's hope I can try and not get shot by rocket warthog. Possibly go back to snipey electros.
1 minute.
Ouch. The only problem is this has got like projectile travel time, which is troublesome. Oh, there's... I don't know where there's any men anymore. I don't know where the men have gone. The men have gone. The men have gone. I don't know where the men have gone. Ah!
Ammo reserves depleted. 30 seconds remaining.
Oh, he's better than me. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, in fact, we think we just won the game! Have I considered trying a Dragon Maid deck? I have considered it, yes. And then I found out it's meta, and I decided, no, I don't want to. Which I know. You fucking dickhead. But yes, there's a part of me I might lean on trying Dragon Maids at some point. Partially because I think I've ended up with quite a few of the Dragon Maid cards. Now, whether it's all or some or what have you, it's not the meta. Oh, it's not that meta. Okay, that might be tolerable then. No, I might give it a go. I cannot say for certain either way. We'll do a different mode. We'll just do a... How about... Yeah, we'll do a big team battle to finish. We'll do a big team battle. We're going to go a little over the odds, but it's fine. Probably a little weaker than your deck. Don't know. It's roughly similar. But yeah, possibly. It's certainly got... From what I've seen, I have faced a couple of Dragon Maid decks. From what I've seen, it's got that element of shuffling through your cards until you find what you require. And then there's an element of fusion summoning, it would seem, in it. Whether that's the specific sort of goal of Dragon Maids, or whether that's a variation of Dragon Maid goal, I don't know. But certainly the ones I've seen have ended up relying on some form of fusion into some of the bigger nasties. But yes, certainly I have considered it, because I do have a lot of the parts, and I've been deliberately keeping the parts so that I might be able to figure something out. But I don't know. The thing is, there's a part of me I don't really want to look up how to build the Dragon Maid deck, and so it's going to be one of those ones where it's like, okay, I'm just going to bumble my way through to get something trash that won't work, and then I'll be sad and angry. And I know it could just be solved by admitting you're an idiot and unable to build your own decks and looking up how to build a deck, but still, there's an inconvenient sense of pride, I suppose. I don't know. Cutesy Maids, yes, with tails and horns that tag out into their gribbly true forms of giant dragons. Yes. Fusioning into House and thus Shu, the main line of the deck. I see. Score 3 times to win. In what are we doing? Oh, Power Seeds. Okay, that's not so bad. As long as you start in the not too distant future. There we go. Excellent. Ooh, it's a nice military colour. A bit bland for sort of like multiplayer. But then again, we suggested last time that Toothpaste was a bit extreme. Bronze Lobby? Bronze Lobby? I don't know. No. I think my lobby's just decked out in a bit of wallpaper. All their alt forms are anagrams of their maid name. Oh, really? I did not see that. But then again, I suppose I wasn't paying enough attention, perhaps, to the deck I was facing off against, because I was facing off against it. I'm mostly just focused on what my deck was trying to do, because I think it was I've mostly been doing Exodia at the moment. I'm only really interested in my Exodias at the moment. Oh, we got ourselves a big battle here. Yo! Yeah. I don't know if I actually did that, but I'll take the win if I did. Is there a boy chasing me? No. No, the boy's a distance. Oh, I like the way he looked like he sort of went, I'm coming to help! And then went, oh, no, this is a bad idea. I'm leaving. I don't want to help after all. Okay, just let me have one of those seeds. No, you let me have one of these seeds. Ow. Let me have one of these seeds, and I'm just going to take the seed. Let's not fuck about with this nonsense. We just take the seeds. It'll be quicker. I'm assuming this is probably the sort of the less efficient way of doing things, but I feel like it's going to be easier for me than trying to pick them up and stuff. I don't recall the gimmick isn't a thing in Japanese. Oh, interesting. I'm surprised. Or, well, actually, no, I'm not that surprised, because trying to do that gimmick in both Japanese and English is going to be a nightmare, I imagine. Omni Negate and 3,500 attack. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me that it's Omni Negate. It's just everything, isn't it, nowadays? Everything is negating everything else. And I don't know. Personally, I find it silly, but there you go. And it is very much like I'd have to use Dragon Maids to stand a chance, which of course is disappointing because it strikes me as I suppose I suppose it is just one of those things with card games, isn't it? If you want to stand a chance, you have to join the meta. I just have that bitterness towards joining in the same as everybody else, I suppose. We don't like it, even though it is entirely necessary. And ow! Oh, that was a big sniper rifle. Oh, that would very much explain why I got shot in face. But there you go. Consistent in deck building, I think the only non-archetype card that's considered a staple is the Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. A link to... what's this does? Oh, it's the big shields, okay. And I guess I'll take that gun. And should I take the commando? Yeah, why not? Treat yourself. Treat yourself to a commando. Woohoo! There's a man. He's trying to steal our stuff. And I'm trying to steal it back. I'm gonna toss them off the cliff. In the hopes that I can get them going. You two seem to be sort of in a predicament.
Hurry! You're a target now.
Yeah, I know I'm a target now. It's fine. I know I said I wasn't actually going to do this method, but there's now like freeze. Ow, 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 ow. Dolly doesn't like this.
Cower behind this one.
Yeah, I'm going to cower behind this wall. Stop being sassy. I installed you, you damn AI. I can uninstall you. Oh, my seeds appear to have disappeared. Oh, balls. Ah, balls. My seeds have disappeared. If you want a dragon-based thing that's even more meta, Cyber Dragons, Thunder Dragons, and King of True Draco. Ah, there's a man in front of my face, and I did a lovely spin. I must admit, I wasn't considering the idea of meta, but Cyber Dragons was appealing. Because I just like... I mean, basically, I like all of the long coats in Yu-Gi-Oh! And Zane Truesdale was one of the best long coats in Yu-Gi-Oh! Very satisfying man was Zane Truesdale, especially when he went dark Zane Truesdale. So I wouldn't necessarily say no to... he did a little twisty on me and I didn't see the twisty. Well, I was sort of aware of the twisty, but then I didn't really fully understand where the twisty had gone. So, it's a bit disappointing. But we're doing quite well, so me stumbling around doing fuck all is not 100% a detriment at the moment. It's just I think the other players are just better, so they are, of course, doing well. But maybe, just a maybe. I'll let him go. Oh, we won. Excellent. Well, that's something. I don't feel I did much in terms of winning, but I mean, I was definitely there. Shall we say? I was definitely present and accounted for. But we shall have to wait. Augmented experience. Challenge complete. Excellent. Heroes of the Reach. Can the heroes reach? I don't know. The stakes may be too high for even the heroes to reach. I'll leave it at just a couple of games of gammas of hello. 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 Anyway, we're going to pop into Twitchington. There's not one that's obviously gloriously needed to be desired to flit into. Let's see if there's any sort of options here. See if there's anything worthwhile. But I think we've run out of viewers, so probably going to leave it. Yes, I think it might just be you and me, Oni. So I think you'll perhaps be able to find something on your own to watch afterwards. So I might leave a raid. But I suppose we might as well do the usual finitos. Which, of course, is if you want some gaming goodness in your life tonight. I can't remember if he's still playing the same game or playing something else. And since I can't remember the first of the two options... Oh, it was Mechanicus. I don't think he's finished Mechanicus, so it's probably still Mechanicus. You have the option of Mr. Malescalibur. I suppose I should probably go over to... Not that one, that one. We'll get there eventually.
Oh, God, that is as much as I can gasp in one go without doing myself an injury. That's a sword! That's a sword!
That is a sword.
Yes! Fucking finally! You look at me! I'm a sword! Use me to hit stuff. I like hitting things. Yes, indeed, I do. Oh, thank the great good Lord. I don't think I've ever been happier to see the motherfucking sword.
I imagine he could be happier for receiving a sword, depending on where that sword ends up. Anyway, your alternate option at 9 o'clock is Cancelee Must Paint, who at the moment I don't think has an idea of what he's doing.
Because you can tell
because his first plan fell through.
If you wrote down some lines from something that Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote, I can tell you it's him. You need to use some milliput to make a teeny tiny rocket rabbit trying to nick Bucky's arm. Oh yeah, I do. I just hit my world's largest nose. Oh, the Roger Rabbit. I could do a Roger Rabbit. No.
I'm unaware of him having played Parallel Worlds, but you never know. You never know what he does in his own little times. In his own times. He might have played Zelda Parallel Worlds. But yeah, I mean, I imagine, suggest it, and he might find it. Let's have a look. I will have a watches myself. Overhaul of the Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Yes. As I say, I imagine if he's not aware of it, he would be appreciative to be made aware of it, perhaps. Possibly not so appreciative when I spot the fact that it says high level of difficulty. But there you go. That game was so difficult and puzzling and full of BS traps. I see. That a streamer known for beating and occasionally even speedrunning hard games quit it. So maybe not one, but there you go. But yeah, I mean, you might be able to sort of suggest it. And if he's not heard of it, don't mention the difficulty. Be the dick. Be a dick. Suggest it to him, and then let him find out the difficulty for himself. But anyway, it strikes me as something he may have stumbled across, because he does tend to run in those circles of hardcore mod games. But anyway, I think that's it. I think that's all the things. I wants to go for some dinners, and then I wants to do other things, I suppose. Probably watch some TV, and then I will probably do something else. I don't know what, though. There's a few options, and I don't know what I can be bothered to do. So it might just end up being I can't be bothered to do any of those. I'll just do nothing. Which is always an option. Not a good option, granted, but always an option. Anyway, I will say cheerio and then leave. So, cheerio.